I figured why not? Let's get started. I have to pin the link. I just gave myself some time just in case. We all know how I am. I have a hard time being on time. I have a hard time being on time. That's what it is. Yeah, a hard time being on time. Hard time being on time. All right, let me lower this. Okay. And I pinned that. Okay, hello. Yes, Jimmy Crab, like the impatient one. The impatient one. I'm right here, right in front of you. Hello, Easy, Indiana. I know Dale is here. Sicilian, Heart with Hustle. Hello. Niels. Let's see. That's where that came from. Okay. And Lynn. Okay, very good. I seen somebody, some other people earlier, maybe because I made it later, which, because I don't sleep well. So I'm up from like midnight the night before. And then I try to take a nap, and then I got a phone call, which interrupted the nap. So I had to go back to sleep. So then I overslept a little, but I didn't need an hour. Huge show tonight. Prophetic words. It's going to be true. Adele, Cheryl DeTilio, how are you? Adele, somebody made big tits. Somebody made Adele a video of you, right? It was, I mean, look, people say shit and make videos about me when there's some truth to it. I have to fucking laugh. I have to remember the video so you can watch it. And you were so fucking funny. Like, but you were so you and so in your element and so into your vodka martini. Like, I want to live next door to you. I've always said that. Okay. Is Jen the reason I don't have a wrench anymore? Oh, I'll get into that. I'll get into that. No, you've done nothing wrong. Somebody was deleting comments. So I had a bunch of people that were wrenched who, some have health issues, stuff. They're doing other stuff. They just drop in here or there. Like AMC and Matt, they're not going to care. And it's nothing against them. I love them and adore them. But, anyway, I brought it down to a handful of people. So when comments start getting erased and people start getting blocked, on back ends or from the bushes or whatever, it wasn't going to happen. So I had the only way to control the situation is keep the little group, and you'll be able to tell who did it. That's it. So no, Jim wasn't the reason at all. No. It says, hello, Carol. Sicilian, crazy brat. This was my decision. No. I mean, I can think for myself. I can. I mean, it's a little hard sometimes, but I do it. Okay. Did I pin the link? Did I pin the link, guys? Did I see Dale or did he have to go to sleep? I seen Dale earlier. Hi, Ty. You're like a what is it called? In the ground we find replica. No. What are those things called? Antarctics. They're old. That's what like Ty Coburn is to me coming in, right? Erica, hello. Where is Jimmy Crablegs? What do you do, Jimmy Crackcorn? And I don't care. What are you even doing? Get up on panel already. Did I pin the link? I think I pinned it. Yeah, I did. So I'm trying to read the comments. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the other people. They all scatter. I'm not that bad. Not that bad. Okay. So yes, please don't take any uh any come on, Jim. Got things to talk about. Things to take care of. Hello, Dana. Riley, he didn't actually have to. Oh, okay. Katie Coe, twin mama on her show the other day that your friend killed someone. Is that true? YouTube twin mama said on who you talking to, Katie? Hey, Jan. Artifacts. That's it. Artifacts. Dana. Okay. Yeah, an artifact. That's Ty Corbin. Thank you, Ty. So is she joking with Ty? I have no fucking clue what's going on. But we have some issues to get to. Come on. Jim Terry. Like I should make symbol signs. I seen somebody in here today running through, and I just laughed my ass off. I said, and I have to call them later or something. It just, when something tickles you, you just don't understand why it's fucking funny, but you cannot stop laughing until like you got tears coming out your eyes and shit. And it's always things. I don't know what it is. It's always things that normally it's easy to stop laughing over, And I'm not saying with medical either. Okay, there's Dal. Okay. Now I know Easy was here. I seen him. Okay. So now are we stopping now talking about pipe? Riley. Yeah, just let it go. I don't know who Riley is. Who is Riley? Well, I don't know why Jim's wasting his time down there. Like, who gives a fuck about Riley? I mean, seriously, who gives a fuck? Just bringing him attention. Where is... I don't know who started with who, so I leave it up to Easy now and Dale to figure out. Jim may want to banter with him. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I never know when somebody... I'm just going to ask them, do you want to talk to them or what? If not, just ignore them. Let's hold on. Come on, you give him anxiety. Crab leg. Crab it up over here, up top here. Come on, let's get it going. Belle got a cold. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's a cold. I think it's allergies. That's what I think it is. It's allergies. But no cold, like runny eyes or whatever. Okay, Jim.
All right, what's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You're sniveling.
What do you mean?
You seem tired.
I know. I am. I was up till midnight.
5 minutes late, 3 weeks in a row. I'm worried about you, Belle. You look better, though. You look healthier today. But, I mean, what's going on?
I slept. That's why I slept.
Do you stay up all night? Are you like Bob?
Yeah, I'm in the bad cycle of no matter and then I get into the good cycle and it gets all fucked up. Sometimes I'm up for 24 hours.
I had a time I was doing this where I wasn't getting to bed until between 3:30 and 4 o'clock every morning. And I was sleeping until about 8:30. And then I was up and I'd do a pre-show or a morning show, or it was, I was averaging about 4.5 hours sleep. It was fucking brutal.
Yeah, when I was working and multiple jobs, you lack of sleep in between. It is brutal. It really
Yeah,
is.
I mean,
But
it affects everything. The way you feel, the way you eat, the way you.
Yeah.
And then I got into a deal where, hey, Ty Corbin, give me a call. I don't know if you saw that, but the guy that was living with Betty Hayward got busted shoplifting, and he had drug paraphernalia on him and admitted that he does fentanyl, which is interesting because Ty Corbin was very close friends with Arizona Traveler at one time, who was another one of Betty's guys. So Ty Corbin, I see you in the chat. Ty, you need to come up on the show and give us an update on a lot of shit. But anyway, so here's the deal, Belle. So then I got into a deal where I would fall asleep maybe I'd eat lunch and then go to sleep. And I would sleep till about 4. And then and that went on for about 6 to 8 months. It was fucking brutal. Yeah. Then one night I said, I'm just going to, so I was like, do I try to go to sleep earlier or just stay up longer? Don't take the nap. So I stayed up longer and I did a show and I was exhausted. I didn't take the nap. So I fell asleep at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, slept till like 7:38 in the morning, woke up, stayed up all day, and I was exhausted by 9:30. I said, I'm not doing any shows tonight. I went to sleep, and then I slept from 9:30 all the way to like 8 or 9, and then I was fine, and I said, I am never doing that again.
So maybe I should try that. I mean, I've tried everything, but maybe I need to redo the cycle because, it's horrific.
How's it going? Tell me what's going on here. Give me your, hold on. Somebody's calling me. Yeah, we're on Belle V's live right now.
All right, I'm at this Carnival right now. I'm actually right in front of the stand that has deep fried Oreos and deep fried Twinkies and all that stuff. I took a picture of it because I know you like that.
Love that shit. All right, well, are you coming up on panel or what? Do
you want me to come up real quick or no?
I mean, when are you going to be able to play the Twin Mama call?
It's on the OTT. It's public. It's free.
All right, bye. All right, Mr. X is at a carnival tonight. We did a carnival a year ago. He was at it. So what is your sleep schedule? Take me through it.
Well, every night and day is different. Like yesterday, midnight, I was up almost 24 hours. Does that make sense? Okay. So sometimes that happens, or I'll just stay up and then fall asleep for like an hour or two, and then I'm up. And I can't, and then that leads to a longer time of me staying up. So every day is different. Like last night, I stayed up. I probably went to bed 8 or something, 8 a.m. or some shit. And then I stayed up all day, and then I tried at 4 o'clock to lay down. And I'm
over here right now. It's going to be hard for me to hear you guys, but I wanted to share this with Jim. I'm at this carnival, and I know Jim liked this kind of stuff right here.
I love carnivals.
Deep fried Twinkies here.
I've never had a deep fried Twinkie. About a month ago, I had deep fried cheesecake. Do they have that where it comes on a stick? Mr. X, you're on mute.
Snickers, Oreos, Twinkie.
They have cheesecake?
No cheesecake. Mini donuts, Nutella, mini donut sundae. There's the Oreo there. I don't know why it's backward. Churro. And of course, Jim, I got some video of this earlier. This is starting. This is insane. I know I went on the one last year when BJ was on the show. What's that? It's hard for me to hear you. So, watch this thing here. I'm going to go around to the front of it. It's pretty insane.
What was that made?
Hold on. Little kids' rides over there. This one's sick, too.
A lot of illegals there. A lot of illegals.
Now, you might get motion sickness if you look at it too long.
Lynn.
Watch. It'll start going like this. It'll like move upwards. Look at the kids in there. The kids are not having a good time. It's gonna go
Don't
higher.
you remember there was a ride like that, RH?
Okay, let's just do this real quick because that'll give you motion sickness.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
No. Those are the rides I love. Are you kidding me? Roller coasters. Yeah.
You see him on there? You see him in there? Look.
The joy.
Look at that kid. Look at this kid right here. He's bending down. Look at him right there. That's me. That's me.
The joy.
Look at that kid. That's me right there.
You won't go on the ride.
He's freaking out. That's me last year. I think he's crying.
Oh my
Look
God.
at somebody's dad's in there. Look at this guy's dad right here. Can you see this or not? This is fucking crazy.
Oh my God. I love how I never heard.
Some people got no problem. You know, it seems like when you get older, this stuff affects you a lot more.
Right.
All right, well, let me get out of here.
Okay.
All right, I'm out of here. I can't hear anything.
Okay. Jim? Erica, hello? Eric? Jim? He takes long pisses, doesn't he? I know people know. Where's Sugar Plum? I haven't seen Sugar Plum. I like her.
Hey, sorry about that. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, yeah, the Streamyard, when I bring anything else up, absolutely is terrible. For 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks, Streamyard has been brutal for me. Yeah. I try to bring other things up. It goes real slow. I've deleted tons of stuff on my computer, got rid of tons of files. It doesn't matter what I do. This new version of Streamyard is fucking brutal. Hey, somebody find out who Smoke is in the chat.
Oh, I know where Smoke is from. They're cool people. Hello, Smoke.
Where are they from?
I hope I'm right. I think, is it like the MCF, Smoke. I think that's where you come from. The MCF group. Those people. Yeah, no, they're cool people. Always have.
Okay. There's a name, Sheets, Smoke. They always come in here and put an eyeball. And then I kind of always wondered who the fuck they were. You know what I mean? They always
had the eyeball. Yeah.
Okay.
He's always had it.
So here's the deal, Belle. So last night we were looking into Twin Mama, and there's been more.
You're going out. I can't hear you. You might have to drop down and drop back up.
Belle, you there?
Oh, okay. I was just texting to tell you we can't hear you. You went out for
yeah, that's this StreamYard. Let's do this. I want to play I'm going to see if I'm going to switch to my other computer.
Okay.
No, Ryan, we're only looking into people that come after us, Ryan. And this lady has been a thorn in our side for a long time. But are you aware of what happened last night, Belle? Did you see it?
No. I seen maybe a baby piece. And Ryan, you one of the nastiest motherfuckers. And I'm still saying hello and being respectful.
I know who that is. I've never seen that name before.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Katie Co.
So last night we were looking into Twin Mama, and we found out a lot of things about the guy that died in his front yard. It was not her house. Since then, we found out that house went into foreclosure. We saw that the house she was living in with her mom when her mom passed away, which was worth about $250,000, only sold for $170,000, and it sold.
I think I seen the house. I think I seen the house.
And it only sold a couple of weeks back, early June. There's been a lot these people have been hiding. So the deal is this: we wondered why the house we knew sold for probably $80,000 below what it's worth. The market value. So I had a phone number on the people that own that house. Now, don't forget, these were people that were related through marriage to Twin Mama's mother.
Right.
Twin Mama's mom died while she was doing a show live in the hospital alone. And Leanne was on the show. You know, this is such weird shit. So anyways, we had gotten her Aunt Joy, we called her. It's not really her aunt, but we got the woman on the phone, and the woman said that she had not paid rent. She needed to move. What's going on, Bill? You see something you want to say or something?
You know, Ty Corbin said, so because I was asking who the unalivers are. He said the rumors are that the man he sold his alpaca to was arrested for this and in connection. And I just had a laugh because that's only a story that would come from Ty. And like, how much more could go on in that place that you all live in? Like,
well, it's perpetual dirtbags out there. I mean, I think this shit was going on long before Dylan Rounds. Dylan Rounds was one of the few people that actually went out there and had money.
Right.
You know, he went out there and had money. The rest of these people are still catching up to zero. All you've got to do is watch the Facebook page for the town and the shit that's on there. This person stole my bike. This person broke into my house. This person selling drugs. I can't find my dog. Somebody shot up my house. I mean, it's perpetual white trash. It's just. So let's get back to this thing here with Twin Mama. So I did not realize her Aunt Joy that we interviewed that shit all over about 2 years ago was married to a guy named Waylon, which would technically be her. I guess maybe at one time it was her uncle. She refers to him as her uncle. So we had a number. We were interested in the house that sold. I was going to buy it, throw Twin Mama out. And we had never heard what happened. She made it sound like she just moved out of the house, got a job, got a place. Well, that is not true. Her uncle actually got on the phone and talked to us for about 12 minutes about what really happened between Twin Mama and the house that she was squatting in for about 7 months. So I have that call here, and if you'd like to hear it, we can play it right now.
Sure.
Now, let me state this. Let me make sure I can do this because my Streamyard, I might have to jump up. Here's the OTT streaming platform. If anybody with a channel would like to play this, as long as you get a hold of me and call me, 813-993-2242, I will give you permission to play this if you get in touch with me. I don't have a problem with that because this is fucking insane. Now, Twin Mama, you have an opportunity to come up here and explain this because now not only did your aunt, quote unquote, shit on you, now your uncle has, and it even involves the police. So if you go here, the best of Jim Terry, you click on this down here. This is free right here. And you can see this Canva right here. Twin Mama gets thrown out. Homeowner speaks about her disgusting house. It's 11 minutes and 53 seconds. Here you go. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This was just put up.
He never left there. We didn't know.
So this was just put up. Here you go. You go ahead and like it. This is just put up. This is free. You do not have to be an OTT member to get here. This was just put up a little while ago. It is an insert of Friday's Crab Leg Friday show. This is only the 12-minute interview with her uncle, who, by the way, is a Vietnam vet, a highly decorated military war veteran, and an 81-year-old man. And what he tells you is not what he tells us. It's not only hilarious, it's what we've been saying from the beginning, but it's undeniable. I mean, what are they going to say now? Ladies and gentlemen, Bell, here it is. It starts right in the middle.
That Twin Mama.
By the way, the best part is it looks like Twin Mama in the top right-hand corner is watching all of this go down.
I see that.
Now, me and Mr. X did not know we were going to get this man. We thought we were going to get her Aunt Joy again, and this guy, her husband, answers the phone. He is the owner of the house.
Mama, you said that you would take care. I'm going to come for your sister, Jim's sister. You've never done anything. You've never done anything except for make a show that has netted you, after Streamyard, and if you pay your taxes, which who knows, $26 a month. We did the math. We've shown it on shows before. I got little ones. I got to pay for Streamyard. $26 a month after taxes, after expenses, and after YouTube gets their cut. And maybe you get a few dollars more in Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo, but it's probably not a ton. Then on top of that, you got the nerve to pay.
Tore up. It was just badly stained from piss and spills and dog.
This is the uncle. He's going right in, Bell, to what the carpets were like in the house. Now, this is something that they said we were making up. Here we go.
Badly stained from piss and spills and dog.
I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Say that again, sir.
Worst part. Huh?
Say that again. The carpet was what you cut out?
I can't understand you.
I'm sorry. Say that again. The carpet was what in that house? What happened?
The carpet was ruined from kids spilling stuff and dog peeing on it. And, you know, the extra wear and tear. House with 4 kids, little kids.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. That, from what I understand, that lady just tore that place up. What the hell ever happened to her?
She died.
Well, so he's referring. I was like, oh my God, Twin Mama died in the last 2 days. Like I almost hit. Look at my face. I almost hit the floor. I'm like, this is breaking news. You can even see Mr. X's face almost. I said, but he's talking about Twin Mama's mother.
Right.
I have listened to this, Belle, about 10 times.
Yes.
And there's some stuff in here that is so brutally sad. I didn't even catch it through all the laughing. This is like listening to somebody's grandfather at a Christmas party talk about a neighbor or the job, and you're not supposed to laugh, but you are. This man is talking about a house that they bought in the late 80s that they had for years and was basically destroyed within 5 months by Twin Mama, her daughter, her daughter's kid, and Twin Mama's adopted kids. All her secrets and everything that we've been telling you is proven here on this call. Here we go.
Yeah, no, she just, she kept conning Joy about she'd be back to get this and she'd pay her the back rent and this and that and whatever. And finally one day I talked her into saying, hey, she hauled a bunch of stuff home down to another part of the state. And when she left, I locked her ass out and she could not get back in.
Holy
and boy, was she pissed.
What happened? Take me through. I mean, I heard that something like this went on. What is your first name again, sir?
Waylon.
Hey, Waylon, how are you related to? Is that your wife that I spoke to a while back, Waylon?
Joy is my wife.
Okay, because there was another fellow that I thought was going to move into the house, Mr. Waylon, but he had cancer. He was not feeling well. Was that your son?
No.
Okay, I thought somebody else was going to move into that house that was a relative. So, Waylon, she left the house and you locked her out. Tell me about that. That's hilarious. What a pig she must have been.
She was trying to move down to the Indian. She was Indian, part Indian. She was trying to get moved to down there, but she didn't have enough money. She didn't get enough income to pay the rent and move and all this other stuff too. So she kept just trolling Joy along, trolling her and whatever. And one day I got tired of it. She took a load of stuff down there, and when she did, I locked her ass out. She couldn't get back in, and then we had our brother come and clean the house out. And he hired this great big huge dumpster, and everything that was in there, hers and her daughters and everybody else's, went in that dumpster, and that was the end of that.
Mr. Waylon, didn't this lady have a job?
Nope.
Well, how do you support these little kids if you're not working? How did Patty do that?
Welfare.
Didn't she have some kind of a YouTube channel?
Welfare.
On what?
Wasn't she doing podcasts or something? A YouTube channel or something?
I don't know.
Hey, Ted.
Well, money from the state for those kids, maybe that helps out.
Yeah, she had 2 adoptees that were making breed, and so she got pretty good
Where's
money for them, welfare money for them, and not as much as she wanted, but
how much? I heard it's about $600. So he has just said that she was going back and forth to some Indian reservation. She doesn't have a job. She had no money. So all the money that you people were sending her out there, it was going to DoorDash and whatever the fuck. Internet, Streamyard, whatever, and she wasn't making any money, I don't think, on YouTube. Instead of going out and getting a job, she's living off these kids, and he's basically telling you. Now, she also had an adult son and an adult daughter, and her adult daughter's got 2 kids by 2 different men, and was living in that house. I mean, here's the sick part. She had an older son who was probably, I guess, in his early 20s. She just left him in the house like leaving behind a cat in the yard. She just left him there. He's going to talk about this. And the kid was so out of sorts and had nowhere to go and wasn't invited down with her and the 2 kids because he's not bringing in any income. You know, he's older, and I guess he's might be a little slow or something, I was told. That,
For some reason, yeah, I always thought, well, you know, I thought about this about many people, you know, who foster or whatever. I don't know what she adopted or whatever. That it's too many of them are just about the money. And it's obvious now, and this is why Betty Hayward last night ran back to Fumble Nuts. This was an absolute ass beating. What you're going to hear about Twin, and not only that, but Twin Mama did a show against Johnny Yarborough on Thursday, I think it was. I don't think she ever got above 41 people. It's over. There's no money over there. Betty is getting torched with the we've also spoken with another new neighbor that saw Brandon Havel laying Pipe's truck there for at least 4 or 5 months with the ladder. He said the same thing. The other neighbors said that it was being moved all around the area. But these people are getting eviscerated by people that they know. And these people are sick of it. So this is Twin Mama's uncle, one of her landlords, basically saying what a piece of shit she was. But the sad part is there was a 20-something-year-old kid who ends up having to join the military because he'd had no place to live, no food, no housing, and she didn't give a fuck and just dumped him. The only thing she cared about was these 2, what he calls mixed breed Indian kids, because she's getting paid by the state. This is 100% a fact now. She was not paying rent. She squatted. She was living off her mom till her mom died. This goes back to all these people that are living with parents or living in their parents' stuff. Watcher of Crazy. Whether it is, it was Twin Mama. Betty Hayward is living in her parents' house. These people are all living with their parents. Ty Corbin. Let's continue. Just give me a minute. Watcher and Cluckers, please. Let's not rehash this. This is not.
Bell, there it is. They're talking in code. There's your fuck up. It took her, Crazy Brat, and Cluckers 2 minutes. And Watcher, your mom owns the house you live in. You're her tenant. So you live in your mom's house.
I don't want you fighting, but yeah, I'm starting.
Bell, she's already broke it, Bell. If you're scared of Crazy Brat or Cluckers, tell them to go fuck themselves. They're here. They're her bodyguard in the chat right now.
Oh, okay. I just seen Cluckers and Watcher. So
okay, do you want me to? She's talking about a white pickup truck. Do you want to go ahead and nail her now for doxing or what? I mean, Belle, this is, you can't be scared of this woman. I know Watcher got a hold of you off the air, but this is what.
I'm not scared. No, I'm not scared, but that's why I'm telling them to stop.
Well, no. She's already, you know what would stop her? Block her and let her come up on panel. It's enough's enough, Belle. She's coming in here because we're exposing another one of their group. She's trying to side rail one of your jobs, and it's being done with that protection of Crazy Brat, who won't come up on panel out of loyalty to her, and Crazy Brat, which, by the way, hates Fumble Nuts, but somehow supports Watcher of Crazy. Belle, it's up to you. They're just going to derail it.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Actually, I'm seeing it. I don't know why though.
Easy now, 90. You cannot make that. You cannot make that comment because you don't know what they're speaking in code. It would be like if right now I went ahead and put her son's prison.
I realize they're speaking in code now. I didn't before. until you pointed it out. I would have no idea what the fuck they're talking
Crazy
about.
Brat, you wouldn't be on. You actually left Belle to be on panel with somebody else a while back. So Watcher of Crazy is banned.
No. I timed her out. I want to put her just time out. I don't know how to.
Okay, well, how many
Oh, no, here's
chances?
Watcher.
How many chances does she get?
Hello. You rang?
Yeah, you got a problem, cunt?
Actually, you're the one that seems like you have a problem.
Well,
But you
I'll
did
tell you
speak
what
a
I'm doing.
mistruth
You're
because
doxing in the chat. Maybe
Brandon didn't have a white truck in Florida, which is who I was talking about, dumbass.
You're doing
We
this
proved
with
that last
season
night,
month.
dumbass. Nobody
you
was
need to
doxing anything, dumbass.
Bill, why don't you have this woman show her plane ticket right now? Let's see your plane ticket, Watcher.
I've already shown on my
No,
community
let's
page.
see your plane ticket, the real one, not bits and pieces.
Why
Let's
do
see
you
it.
think I would do that? Why do you
Let's
think
see
I
it.
would do
Come
that?
on, let's see it. Because we
It's
know
a
you're a
Jim, you're
fucking
dumb.
coward. Let's see it.
You're dumb.
Brown. Yeah,
Let's see it.
Sarah Plum, there you are. Yeah.
Let's
So
see
they're
it.
talking
Let's
about
see it, Watcher.
I've shown all I'm going to show. I don't owe you anything.
Yeah, you ain't gonna show shit. Just like you're not gonna show Betty Hayward's foot. Just like you're
I
not.
did.
Hey,
I showed it last night.
what'd you think about twin mama getting eviscerated by her uncle last night? Boy, somebody better look into those two kids.
What are you talking about? I didn't even watch that bullshit.
Yeah,
Nobody
you did.
cares.
Yeah, you did.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, you did.
Nobody
Yeah, you
cares. I was sitting up on
Yeah,
a
you
panel
did.
while you were doing that dumb shit.
Yeah,
Nobody
you did.
cares about that, Jim.
Yeah,
Why
you
are
did. You were
Why are
watching
you
in
up
here.
here trying to say I'm causing a problem?
Well,
when
hey,
I
listen.
didn't say
Let's
anything
continue.
bad?
Hey, Bill.
You thought I
let's
was doxing
continue.
you with the white
Let's
truck?
continue.
Or are you saying
Let's
that you have a white
continue
truck?
to watch the video of twin mama's uncle tell you how
So
she left the
are
house
you saying
and
that you
how
have a
those
white
children
truck?
were left in there.
Wait.
Yeah.
You know what, Watcher? We're just gonna move on. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
Watcher.
happy you said what you had to say up here. Yeah, stop that too, you. Okay.
Wait, come again. Come again. I wanna
Here comes the
understand
threats.
why
Oh,
it's
wait.
okay. Why it's okay for him to come up and trash me the way he did for hours on your show. If I'd have done that to you, oh my God, you would have just flipped the script. And like tonight, I was in chat being polite, being kind. I said hello to Crazy Brat and Cluckers. I stopped in earlier, said pew pew to Dale. And I'm talking about Pipe's truck, which was not white. And he says I'm doxing him, but yet then says to have me come up on panel, which is what I did, and address the situation.
You put
I didn't call him a cunt.
You put
He called
Ford
me a cunt.
F-250 in the
He
chat
starts
last week.
yelling.
You're not
He
fucking
cannot let me
Watcher.
finish speaking.
Hey, Watcher,
without
I
speaking
bet
over
you
me.
don't show up to Vegas. It's a
Okay.
gambling town. I bet you don't show.
Okay.
I bet you don't show. That's why
That's
you want
fine.
to show the
Hey,
ticket.
why don't you talk to Barbara Buffalo about her husband that sexually assaulted them kids and they got
Why
taken
don't we
away by
talk about
CPS?
what you did to your son?
I didn't do anything to my son.
Oh, we'll
She's
see.
the
There
one
are
with the
people who say
sexual
totally
assaults
different.
in her
I
family,
thought
not
you
me,
were going
bitch.
to have me
Don't make
arrested.
her story
I
mine.
thought you were going to have
Mom.
me served. How's all that going? And Belle, she just came up here and took a shot at somebody about sexual. See, Belle, you've got to make a decision, Belle. And if it means you lose Crazy Brat and Cluckers, they're not real friends anyway. They've left you and turned their back on you. All she did was come up here to circumvent this video, just like they did laying pipe, just like they did everybody else. Now, look, here comes all the haters. Hotspot and all these people.
Well, actually, Hotspot kind of turned a little bit of a corner. Definitely.
Okay, well, then I stand corrected. Crazy Brat, you're a mod in here, and you go to these other chats where these people are doing it to people continuously, and you don't think you're going to come over here and get some shit. The only reason Crazy Brat doesn't come up on panel is because she doesn't want to piss off Water of Crazy, who is where her and her daughter's loyalties really are. Crazy Brat told me, or Cluckers told me off the air 1,000,000 times how much she absolutely hates Fumblenuts. But let's get back to this. I would like to get back to this, Belle. But Watcher of Crazy is not bringing you any views. Watcher of Crazy is not bringing you any money. She's not bringing you any content. She is an irritant in here to derail this show from getting. By the way, how many people are watching you right now, Belle? Just out of curiosity.
180.
Yeah. I don't know that Watcher of Crazy's ever had 180 live people legitimately. Definitely not when she didn't talk about us. And this is very serious. This is very simple.
No, Queen. Oh, well, yes, Queen, I am. It's look, we're going to address it later. I want to get through this video. I got what you said.
I will tell you this, second cousin Timmy. I had a physical this year when I played in my 25th year of indoor and arena football. I am in the best shape of my life. I'm 6'2 and a half, 212 pounds right now with a six-pack. Yeah, I look fucking fantastic. I feel better than ever. And there isn't a person in this chat, including you, that could do anything about it. So, yes, I look fantastic. Let's continue to listen to Twin Mama. Now, what these people should be doing, like Watcher of Crazy and Cluckers and Lambrow and all these people that support Twin Mama, is after listening to the landlord and a relative, which is what Twin Mama calls her, they should be extremely, extremely worried about the two little children that are in this fucking house and the grandchildren that were in this house, because this is how she lived there. She has even less now. When you listen to this, now Watcher of Crazy probably wouldn't care because she abandoned her own son for a while, and we will hear the interview about what she did to him at some point. When you listen to people like this, I mean, you know, Crazy Brad allowed her daughter to marry a drug dealer. I mean, there's a lot of people that made bad decisions here. But the bottom line is these children are handicapped, and they are being raised by this woman on $1,200 a month, and most of the money is going to DoorDash. It's going, I mean, you cannot listen. Now, wonder she didn't want anybody calling CPS and wanted to move away, and nobody found her. And now she's on an Indian reservation to some degree, according to her uncle. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, Cluckers.
Yep, go ahead.
Cluckers, let me, Cluckers, let me tell you this. You threaten me or talk shit one more time about my family, I will make sure that everybody on your block and everybody in your company has a copy of your husband's criminal charges, his drug dealing history, everybody on your street, everybody your children work with, everybody will see his mugshot. We have it. I got a hard on for you and your cunt mom a mile long, and I'm just waiting to pull the fucking trigger on it. So if you want to go down that fucking path, believe me, the first place it's going is on your fucking Yelp reviews for that paint store.
Clucker, Cluckers, you're bringing just drama into the chat. I'm a little bit taken back. Crazy Brat, I get, you know, she has her reasons to say, you know, what she's saying, but
Kathy Waters, I have never spoke to a child. I do not have a child. No child has ever contacted me. What you need to worry about is your husband's failing health up there in North Georgia. So what I've got now, Belle, and this is going to start with this shit, okay, is I've got people ready to go, and all I've got to do is send one robo-text out, and they will start putting Cluckers' business phone number. They will start putting Kathy Waters' home address. This is why I've never hit Kathy. You can't be in the same industry for 25 years, play games on TV, be on shows 6 days a week, have an OTT, have the same number for 17 years, and hide. The only one that's hid is you. Nobody has ever done that. So they're here right now, Belle, to try to circumvent this. This is hilarious to some degree, and then it's sad. They are protecting one of their own, which is one of their shows. By the way, where's Homegrown Cowboy? Where's fucking Niels? Niels is supposed to have been contacting me for 2 fucking days. That pussy hasn't called me once. These people are all behind the scenes, backdoor communication.
Does everybody realize in chat what you just did? You just took a calm man, doing what he's allowed to do, and say, yes, it's my show. I take responsibility. I wanted to hear it and whatever, see the show, because I couldn't watch the whole thing. And nothing was wrong until you started making remarks in the fucking chat. And I'm told nobody wants drama. Like,
well, and this is why a lot of our people won't come. And Watcher, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. She's in Northern California. Go ahead. Do it. Cluckers can go ahead and do whatever she wants. when you enter a public sector and make yourself a public person, when you enter these things, listen, we're just saying that we have these stories locked and loaded. Just like when the Super Bowl comes, there's always some goofy shit that comes out about people that play in it. You don't understand media, you don't understand us, and you are stringing your audience along by making them believe you're going to be on an airplane that we know you're not going to be on. You're going to go and spend all this money to try to sit on an airplane with Mr. X, but you were offered $10,000 to meet BJ in a jiu-jitsu match and fucking wouldn't even admit to it, wouldn't even fucking pick up the phone. You're a coward. Your son was a coward. That's why your half-black kid was getting his ass whipped in your front yard and you had to shoot somebody. They didn't need to pull a fucking gun on nobody. They were whooping that kid's ass as easy as pie.
Okay, so Watcher, I get it. How am I gonna get this to stop? Like everything.
You gotta block her. You gotta block her because she brings nothing to the show, Belle. This is just me talking out loud. And
Right.
if you lose Crazy Brat and Cluckers, nobody. If these people were successful, she'd fire up a show right now. They had 4 content creators on Fumble Nuts last night. They had Betty Hayward, Danielle, Watcher of Crazy and Fumble Nuts, and they couldn't get over 105 people all night. Most of the night, they had less than 60 people. We had 20 people in there alone. These people bring about 15 people apiece with them, and it's usually people that are fucking garbage. So, Belle, they derail. This isn't the first time, Belle.
I see this because you weren't even speaking on Watcher. So I don't know why she came in to do that. I could see if she was responding to something you said, but then it started. Then you said something. I don't know how. Yes, she could respond. At some point, though, the responses have to stop. It's not going to get.
I'll tell you what, this is very simple. She is stringing her audience along. We have proven what Laying the Pipe is. We have proven what Betty Hayward is. We have proven what Fumble Nuts is. We have proven. They asked for proof 3 months ago. We delivered. And when we delivered over, see, they think because it's on the behind the paywall, nobody sees it anymore. So when we get to come over here and share this, Belle, it's fucking fantastic. It's fucking fantastic. And they don't want to take their medicine.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Hey, Lambrow, go fuck yourself.
Disappointed.
Let me explain. Lambrow, let me explain a little something about Lambrow. We have a guy named Government Computer Man that copies all the chats. Lambrow thinks that we don't know who she is up there in the middle of nowhere. Hey, Lambrow, let me ask you a question. You and Crazy Brat go to the same church? You guys are both Mormons, right? You don't think we know who you are? Want to continue fucking with us? We know who you are, Lambrow. Your anonymity will not protect you from harassment. You're harassing us. We'll just put out who you are. It's that simple. So this is what they're doing, Belle, to rail it.
I know, I do know. Even I don't even want to. It's God, and I care about people.
Hey, Bill.
Yes. Hey.
Why did you take my wrench?
Because I think you were the naughty boy. I think you did some things with that wrench.
Well, you're accusing me of doing shit?
Naughty. I think you were naughty.
Gay shit.
No. I'm not being fucking serious. What are you accusing me of doing?
No, I'm not accusing you of anything. I just was trying to be funny because, oh God, it's a whole story. Don't worry. Don't take that to heart.
God damn it. I spent $75 to you. I paid for the fucking computer and you take my fucking wrench?
What?
Yeah.
It was a joke.
Don't fuck that joke.
Oh my God, you sound like my mother. You do. Bob, I love you, Bob. Oh my God, see how I'm just teasing. I said this to some other people. You've been naughty just to catch them off guard. So I can't do it to everybody else and not Bob. Hello? Okay, Jim, go ahead. Hey, Lacey. No trouble. I don't want to hear no bullshit. I don't give a fuck. You like Jim, don't like Jim. If he's not talking about you, just go on and have fun and chat. Just like stop. Jim, just do the show. Jim?
Okay, I'm sorry. I have no idea. Did you get a new computer?
No, why? Oh no, you remember Bob? He
Hey, Kathy Waters, what line do you want me to cross? I tell you what, Kathy Waters, the way you've been harassing and making stuff up about people in chat rooms and following me around is very well documented. It's documented on over a half a dozen shows. See, you people think because you only see one side of the coin that there's not another. We've got tons of stuff on all of you people that have harassed, doxxed, sent people to my father's business, all kinds of stuff. It is what it is. See, what these people don't want to see is this about Twin Mama. I mean, I would think somebody, listen, Lazy H is in the chat. She has 2 children that are around Twin Mama's kids' age. I would imagine she would be horrified by this. But they're just in here making sure that this gets derailed or struck so that you can't play the Twin Mama stuff. Where's Bob?
No, I know. No, I am being serious, Crazy Bride. Easy Now is disappointed. I get why you want to say what you want to say, but why would you come and? I don't know.
Wait, did you get a new computer?
So Bob said, go on market if you give me a wrench. I thought he just meant for 24 hours. I gave it to him quite a few days. And I needed to, and if Bob explained the story. But
Bill,
anyway.
Bill, Bill, I don't know if you're just not watching your chat or what. You got an ale watcher of crazy.
All right, you're asking me a fucking question. So I'm focusing.
Forget my question. I would pay attention to chat. This is not going to go very good tonight unless you get rid of Watcher Crazy.
Every bird. Right. This is what I'm saying. At what point does it stop, Watcher? I'm not angry at you.
Get rid of her. That's, you know when it stops? Here's what she wants. She wants you to block her so she could go start up her show right now, get 27 people over there and rail about us. Right. That's what she wants, so give it to her. She has no real power.
Don't worry. I took her, and you know what? I don't feel it's like I don't hate her or anything like that. It's just at what point, like I thought earlier, it was something that it wasn't. And I was trying to time her out.
You don't have to sugarcoat. Tell her to go fuck her mother, who she rents off of, and get rid of her.
Well, no, okay, right. See,
now she's advertising her show in your chat. By the way, where is Easy Now 90? Where is Crazy Brat? She is talking about people's kids getting molested in there, grandkids getting molested, and all this bullshit. And nobody on your side, Belle, is none of your mods are doing anything.
This whole thing got out of control.
It got out of control.
Now I got Bob out of his mind for no reason over a joke.
We'll calm Bob down. I don't think Bob understood what you were saying.
I'm not worried about that neither. But so no, I do see it. This is what I'm saying. At some point, we know.
See, all these people, Bill, like Hotspot, should all be getting blocked. See, they don't have a robocall. So what Hotspot just said is, hey, go live, Watcher, and we'll all leave. Yeah, you don't want to be here. See, I would nail all these. I would block Kathy Waters. I would block Watcher of Crazy. I would block Hotspot. And I would block Crazy Brat. And if Cluckers, if they don't let, nobody is here for these people. And by the way, where is Niels? Where is Homegrown Cowboy? Where are they? They don't mind showing up everywhere else. Niels has been on every show this week except yours. Wonder why that is.
I don't know. Timing? I don't know.
Yeah,
I never look for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm not always in that mode of why somebody's doing this or that. Right. So my only point is like, I'm happy that I could have a conversation as a grown-up with her. I'm happy, and we both respect each other for that. We don't talk like
She don't respect you.
best
She don't
friends.
respect you. If she respected you, she wouldn't be having her people come in here and try to advertise. And she could go live right now, unless she buys 50 to 100 members. She's not going to give above 35 people. She can go spew whatever she wants, however she wants it. But the bottom line is that
she does. She comes in once in a blue or whatever. Obviously, you're more part of the show. This is not against her, but now, the minute you see her in the chat, you're going to say something. So this is just going to be a repetitive cycle. I'm not blaming Watcher.
Now if you get rid of them, Belle. I mean, I don't see why you need any of them. I mean, it's 4 people that are derailing an entire show of 200 people. I don't get it.
Okay, well, I could ignore,
No. I knew this was going to happen, Belle. Belle, if you're scared of these people, just let me know.
No, of course. Just how you said that, it was sweet. Listen, I'm telling you, no, I'm not afraid. That's why what do you mean? I just blocked Watcher. And I'm trying to explain. See, you torture me because you're looking at the wrong fucking thing.
Well, I don't see when people are blocked. So it doesn't show up in my chat over here when people are blocked. But let me tell you this, Watcher. It's just the same thing over and over with these people. All this because Dylan Rounds was a gay Mormon and none of them want to admit it. And it was in the police report. I mean, that's where all this stems from. And now we just had to crush these people on and on and on and on.
What I will ask, though, is that on this channel, like, you can make little jokes, but you know what? I really don't want you to talk about Watcher. I really don't.
Neither do I.
Okay, please. Let's stop talking about.
Allow her in here to use code words. I mean, you don't hear me saying.
I thought screenshots were sent and they're backing up, but she has the right to say and respond, which I did. I texted her. I said, you have the right to respond to him, but you're always going to try to beat her. So there's always going to be a response.
We beat her every step of the way. Kathy Waters is saying in the chat, Jim needs us more than you. More us. Hey, Kathy Waters, if that was true, you guys would leave me alone and never mention my name. Look at the shows. Homegrown Cowboy and those shows with Fumble Nuts and all that. They're breaking 45 people, Kathy. They've got nothing. It's why you have to follow me to shows with hundreds and hundreds of people. The Brandon Havel video at one point had thousands of people watching it live. You can act like you didn't see it. Watcher of Crazy can act like she didn't see it, but we know the truth.
Hey,
if Watcher Crazy didn't see this, she wouldn't be so adamant about breaking it up.
Right. Well, but I'm just saying, it's even for the good of Watcher, because all it is just coming in and refute. It's just a vicious cycle. And it's not Watcher's fault. Whatever it is. Let's stop talking about Watcher here. I'd be very happy for that.
Well, the best way to do it is to do what you did. You blocked her and now it's over. And now it'll be a matter of time before she fires up the show and these losers leave. There's only about 4 to 6 of them in chat and then a couple with alts. You know what I mean? And that's how it ends.
I got pencil back here. Yeah. Okay.
Pencil?
Yeah, pencil's here.
I would be interested in what Pencil has to say about the Twin Mama video because she deals with stuff like this.
She's on panel. Hello, Pencil.
Hey, Belle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hey, John.
What, sorry?
No, I was saying hello to Donkey Dick. Look, I said Dick, and she's like, what? Sorry. What'd you say? Come again?
Belle.
What's the matter? Oh, my God. Listen, I was going to text you back.
It's okay. Okay, Belle. Don't repeat what I told you.
Oh, no. Fucking nuts.
Belle, I was just going to say it goes both ways. you know, in your chat and stuff. I don't come at, look, I'll be honest with you. I don't, well, obviously I've had something go down in the last, 3 or 4 weeks, but I don't come into your chat anymore because of this sort of drama. It's just too much, and it repeats and repeats and repeats over and over again. And you are telling people in chat to, just ignore Jim and stuff, but that goes the other way too. Jim doesn't need to respond to everything that is said about him.
No, you're right. But you know what?
It gets old, Belle. It gets old.
It's not going to change. He's not going to stop. That's his personality. That he's not going to stop for anybody.
Belle, let me tell you this, and she probably is not. In fact, I have no idea what's happened to this woman. I haven't seen this woman in months. I didn't know she was still around. The last I heard, wasn't she supposed to be going to the Keys to visit that girl? How'd that work out?
I don't know, Jim. You would know more information about that than I would.
I thought you and Reaper were. I thought you were in the Keys right now. I thought you were in South Florida. I haven't seen you in months.
No, I know, because I've had things going on.
So I'm not being a dick. You did not go. I thought you were living in Florida. I thought you were in South Florida. I really thought that.
No, I'm still in New Zealand. So, it goes both ways, Bill. And
Pencil, let me tell you why it's not the same thing. Let me tell you why I'm the bigger fish. Because I bring the people, I bring the numbers, I bring the money, I bring the content. You are putting me on the same even playing field with people that are just here following me around to disrupt this show. If you guys have so many people and so many better things to do, then Pencil, and with all due respect to you, and I'm not going to be mean to you tonight because I don't know what you're going through, but I will tell you this. Have Lambrow start up a show right now, and you and the other 14 jerk-offs that don't like what's going on here.
Oh, my God, Jim.
Hold on. Pencil, the numbers aren't going to change over here. The numbers aren't going to change over here.
Jim, your ego is so damn fragile.
My numbers are so big.
Why can't you just ignore them?
Bill got a computer from people in our fucking community, not anybody else's.
I'm glad. Your ego is so damn fragile.
It's a fact. It's numbers. Take it in the ass like your dad used to give it to you, Pencil. It's what it is. Agree that you are a fucking loser, and you people
this is what you do, Jim.
No, I gave you respect when you first come up here. Now I don't give a fuck. What? But now, what's the big deal? What happened? Your dad finally died?
I don't know. You'd have to find out, wouldn't you?
You're not looking into your fucking whack job ass. From what we understand, the girl in the Keys told us you were getting fucking creepy, and she told you not to come.
Oh, you see, good old fucking Leanne, and her big mouth. Jim, you've got a fragile fucking ego.
No, I got a fucking incredible platform, and you can't handle it.
You can't handle anything, and that's all the same.
You follow me around. You're in a third world country. Hey, what happened to Sancho? Him and Danielle still together? Maybe not. She's
none of your business.
Oh, yeah. Why? Well, it's none of my business. The last time you were telling everybody her business.
I wouldn't be threatening cluckers.
It's fine, too. Just so you know.
I wouldn't be threatening cluckers if I was you, because I'll get here an attorney, and I've got deep, deep pockets.
Oh, you don't have deep shit. You don't even have enough money.
I do. Trust me.
Hey, listen to this. Fuck cluckers and fuck you and fuck her drug dealing husband. If anything I'm saying is fucking slanderous or untrue, sue me. How about that? Go ahead with your deep pockets. If you got deep pockets, why don't you reach in there and send me a cash app? Thank you very much.
So all I'm saying, Belle, is it goes both ways. It's the same.
I get it, but when you have two sides, right, that are just keep going and going and going and going, and neither one has to decide to step away, and you have to look at who's standing in front of you. There are some people where you will be able to push them away. Okay? You will be be able to push them away. It's hard with Jim. You're not going to be able to do that.
It's actually, Belle, it's actually not hard with Jim. Jim just keeps on replying to everything and is paranoid as fuck.
No. We know what you're doing, Pencil. It's only 4 or 5 of you. We have nailed every single one of you. We knew Twin Mama had those kids living in squalor. This video shows it. Where's your outrage about what this woman put those 2 adopted kids that she's living off of? This is her uncle and her landlord that is getting ready to tell you that those kids are in dire need. Where's your fucking outrage for that? Forget about Jim Terry and your bruised ego for getting your ass kicked for 3 years.
No, I'm not, Jim. I don't. My ego doesn't bruise like yours because I'm not fragile.
Yeah,
Belle,
you are.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you
going to
are.
say, Belle, I'm going to drop down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Belle, you need to start choosing who your friends are, right? Really, Belle. There's some of us that have stuck with you for years and years.
And what have you
don't
done
need to
for
put
her?
up with this shit,
Well,
Belle,
you didn't.
so
I'll tell
need
you
to
what. You got
choose who
deep
your
water.
friends
The
are.
woman needs a computer. Why don't you help her with a computer, Pencil? I'll tell you what, Pencil. Send her money for a computer right now, and I'll never come back.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Oh, no. I'll leave right now. Send her money for a computer. See, my crowd did. Johnny, Bob, all these people, and they're taking shit. You act like since you watch this show, you're doing it a favor. You won't even turn your camera on.
Bob gets all the credit. And
And where's
Okay, Belle, I'm going to leave now.
Okay,
but thank you
Pencil.
very much.
Get out of here. Tell him, hey, how's your dad's dick taste?
Have a good
Okay. Hey, Jim. Jim. Hey, Jim.
How's your dead dad?
Okay, Belle. So there's my fucking answer. You
Yeah,
told
when you can
them
bring
that
200
my
people, you
father
can talk like
died.
me. When
You
you could bring 200
fucking
people and
bitch.
some money, you think you're equal
You
to me? Get the fuck
absolute
out of here.
bitch, Belle.
Don't make me come over to your country and take it over.
Belle, you were the only one on YouTube that knew my father had passed away.
right.
Don't you ever talk to me again, Belle. You fucking bitch.
Fuck him. Send me his ashes. I'll give you 20 bucks.
What? Wait a minute.
You were the only one, Belle. I told that my father had passed
Obituary
away.
right here. It says, "Here lies Fred. He's now fucking dead."
I did not, Pencil. I did not.
Oh,
I actually thought your father. I didn't know when he passed. I didn't read your messages.
Lie. Stop your bullshit, Belle. Stop.
What do
your
you care?
bullshit.
What do you care, Pencil? Didn't he molest you and used to smack you around? Did you get any money?
Belle, you see
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say.
Belle, you never told me about that.
I see. Jim would say. Jim
I
just
mean, I took a
fucking
shot in
said.
the door.
Belle. Wait a minute. Jim just said. Belle never told me. He said, Belle, you never fucking told me this. You know what? I'll be honest. I didn't read all the messages, and if I did know, I forgot her father died. As she was saying, in the past couple of weeks, I'm going through something. I was going to say, and which anybody could assume what that's about. But I have not read. I don't know where she told me that he passed. And I could definitely prove it that I have unopened messages. So it wasn't me. I had to tell it to somebody else.
Yeah, Bill did not tell me that. I could pretty much guess. She came on these channels. Yeah.
You could pick it up right away just by saying, everybody knows I've been going through something the last couple of weeks. To me, that's not an illness.
All right, listen, I'm going to be honest with everybody. I'm going to tell everybody who told me about Pencil's father passing away. And I was very nice to her when she first came up here, but she's being unreasonable because she wants to go run back over there. Guys, I got a fucking text message about 2 weeks ago from Lacey H. She was the one that sent me his obituary. Thank you very much.
Palmina, oh my God. You're poor Lacey.
She sent me the obituary. It was on it. She printed it out on her computer, and she was holding it up next to a bunch of ferns and a bikini top. Thank you very much.
I want that framed, please. I'll put it right up on my wall. Okay, Johnny Yarborough, hello. How you doing? Okay, so go ahead, Jim. Just go. That's all. I mean, we can't.
Yeah, I like how you've been blamed for the fucking computer. I like how Pencil came up here. Belle, since I've been watching your content for free for the last 3 years, I want you to know that you owe me.
It's like, No, but wait, I'm like, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. I can guarantee it. I could prove that I didn't answer her messages. And I don't look at WhatsApp. I don't get like notifications. So I don't, let me see. Okay, we could tell right here. Oh, how do I do this? Oh, we could tell right here. Pencil. I haven't answered any messages. And that goes back, way back. So her last contact.
I like how Pencil Artist is all fucking pissed that you didn't even tell me that. I did one of those things like people's parents do when you come home and they know you did something wrong.
They always bite.
Right.
They don't fucking see they're walking into a trap.
Let me give everybody a nickel's worth of free advice. If I tell you that I think that your dad's dead and I don't give a fuck, and the first thing out of your mouth is, Belle, go like this. Go like this right now. Say, hey, Jim Terry, how's your dead dad? Say that to me.
Hey, Jim Terry, how's your dead dad?
My dad's not dead. That's the natural response. Now go ahead and say it again. I'll just show you what Pencil did.
What was the question?
Oh my God! What are you fucking high? It's It's not a question. Say, hey Jim, how's your? Oh, yeah, I guess it is a question. Jim, how's your dead dad?
Jim, how's your dead dad?
Bill, why did you tell everybody?
Right, she fell into the trap. Right, she fell into the trap. You threw it out there, and either way. And it's so sad because I proved right there I didn't open any. I have no idea.
Pencil Artist is the one that's Leanne. Pencil Artist is the one that brought your name up, not Pelmino. And just so that everybody knows that I'm not making this up, let me take this down for a second, Belle, because I don't know if you saw this. And it is sad, you know. I mean, even though he's from some shithole country nobody gives a fuck about. Here you go, just so that you know, this was on Leanne's community tab. I can see it right now. Go ahead and bring it up. Here is Pencil Artist's father's obituary, and there he is right there. You can see that's Pencil's dad.
Oh, okay.
That's Pencil Artist's father. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, you know. I mean, you know, you can see that he passed away. And there he is. He's wearing a turtleneck. Poor guy.
I gotta mute that. Okay. Yeah, it's just that. Yeah, it's so hard because everybody knows.
Yeah.
Jim is almost always going to be here. Like, that's I don't care if you like them, you don't like them. I understand them. I get it.
I'm worried about you and Bob because Bob got confused on some shit here.
Oh, yeah. Well, now I thought, I didn't know.
I wanted to talk to Pencil. I came up and she disappeared.
No, I just threw her because.
I wanted to talk to her. I got a couple questions for her. I mean, number one, could you imagine if I got arrested and I had a fentanyl smoker on her, what they'd be saying about me for if I stole $160 worth of stuff? Could you imagine? Can you imagine if what happened to Twin Mamas, I got thrown out on my ass? I mean, could you just imagine if any of those things were about me? And we told you these things were happening with these people. Living with some woman, getting arrested a mile away from her. My question is for Pencil Artist, because I know she was friends with Danielle and she was on the inside of some of that stuff. What happened to Sancho? Where's Sancho at? It's been 9 months. Where's he at? Are they even still? He's not around anymore. He's not a moderator anymore. Where's Sancho at? Just looking for answers.
Right. So what I'm trying to do is look. We know Jim's not backing down, and Jim is going to be here. That's it. I don't know why all of a sudden everybody's fighting with him all at the same time because everything was good up until just like 2 weeks ago over here. And what I find fair is that no, I don't let Jim trash somebody. I already told him these are not the shows I want to have. They're not, and we're going back to what we did before. and after the Watcher show, and I didn't even know he was going to play it. And once he started playing it, but she was in the chat. It was letting her tell what she had to say, and so it's not out of hatred or choosing one over the other. I have to decide because everybody's going to get triggered every time you come into the chat. And Jim's been with me. I've been with Jim a long time too. It's difficult. It's difficult, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm just trying.
Well, here's my question.
That's
if they
it.
say somebody should go away, sorry, Belle, just real quick, just a thought or two. If somebody's supposed to go away, we make part of our living doing this. Not 100% of it, not all of our living, but Jim and I do shows, 4 shows a week, every week for over 2 years. And the vast majority of those shows are not about them. You never see a Mr. X News Network that's solely about a hater. And that's half the OTT. So the thing is, all they have is about us. And they're not making money. Johnny Yarbrough's got a monetized channel. And they're making fun of Johnny Yarbrough. They're making fun of Christine. Here's the difference between Christine, Johnny Yarbrough, and they're trying to say, mentally handicapped and this and that. Johnny Yarbrough and Christine are high school graduates. Bumblenuts is not. These two also have monetized channels. Bumblenuts does not. They're saying that I'm buying subs for Christine over on her channel. Are you fucking kidding me?
So exactly what happened, happened. Watcher of Crazy came up here. Hold on, Mr. X. Watcher Crazy came up here to set up a show on your back. Not only that, but you've got your own girl, Crazy Brat, shitting on you in the chat room. You asked for people to have screenshots. Well, here they are. I'm disappointed in you, Belle. And now she's saying all talk. You know what I mean? Belle, I think these people are, she's going to run over to Watcher Crazies in 5 minutes anyways. There's a lot of people that are just not doing their jobs. You know what I mean? And the reason is because they have loyalty.
I really don't want to talk about anybody on this channel for any length of time. Like, if you want to say a little comment, say a little comment. But I don't want.
You asked for screenshots. You asked for screenshots. There's your screenshots. People are screaming at you about them, and you're saying, "Well, I don't want to talk about it." You're pushing the bar back.
Let me. Can I explain a few other things too? There was some talk about Steve being kicked off the OTT. That is false. And in fact, I heard from Steve tonight. So Steve is not kicked off the OTT. I spoke to him tonight. As far as I'm concerned, between me and Steve, he might have a problem with Jim. Steve and I are cool. And Jim's got no problem with Steve either. I understand why Steve might be upset. That's number one. Number two, this whole thing about being stalked and all this and this, I'm the one who's being stalked. Could you imagine if I drove 100 miles one way and another way, got on a plane and claimed for months and 2 months that I was going to go see Watcher Crazy? I mean, her own baby mama's grandkid don't even want to see her. She's moving. People are moving away from her. So, I mean, I'm the one being stalked.
From moving on, there's just going to be no talk of Watcher Crazy.
Okay, no problem. And let me say one more thing, too. Not about Watcher Crazy. There's this idea that I'm going to Las Vegas, and I know Jim was joking about it, and he said it on this show, that I'm going to allegedly hire some MMA woman to be with me in Vegas. That was a joke. That's not happening. Jim's not going to be there. There's not going to be anybody there but me and Dr. Bailout. That's not going to happen. That was a joke. Jim was saying that in jest. There is no mixed martial arts woman going to be there. That's not how that's working. We were joking about, like, what if this would be funny. Jim was saying that, not me. So don't say they, Mr. X, this and that. Let me speak for me. There is going to be no mixed martial arts person. That's it.
Hey, Jim. How you doing, Jim?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Bill, how you doing, Mr. X?
Go ahead. Since we're talking, oh wait, what has Jim got here? Hold on a second.
This is the I screwed up. This is Pencil Artist's father. This is the official obituary. I just got this from Lacey H. There he is on the left. I was not aware that he was
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh my God.
I thought that was the guy who's playing the new Captain America. What happened?
I was trying to get. I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't mean to throw you off. I was just trying to get that down. Just let's stop. It's done. And the only way I know how is to keep everybody apart. I just know it's not going to work. And no, Watcher's not over here all the time or whatever, this and that. She's very respectful over there. I'm respectful. We could text each other when we need to, and it's no problem.
Where'd Jim go?
I don't know. Hey, Bill V, that's like last night, Bill V. They showed my grandpa's obituary. They showed my grandpa's obituary over there on Fumble as a show last night, and you don't see us in the chat room. None of us complaining about it like everybody else was over here complaining. And they showed PZ's mom, dead mom, on obituary.
Yeah, we haven't gotten too far, but yeah, Jim, I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Come back up because we got to talk about some things. Barbara, Buffalo, and Texas Granny. So
what would you like to talk about? Maybe I can answer the questions.
Oh, no. I told Jim, I don't know if he took me serious yesterday, the day before. I'm unmodding Barbara and Texas. They didn't follow any of the rules. Texas Granny, all right. Who does this? Texas Granny, I was in the OTT for almost the whole show. And,
okay. Which one was it?
The past show, this show, your last show.
Crab Lake Friday.
Right. Crab Legs. That's right.
Okay.
So Texas was ignoring me, whatever. But she sent me an email. She said she was displeased that I unblocked Watcher. Now I blocked Watcher because I thought it was I blocked Watcher. They blocked Watcher. I go in my block list. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna block Watcher because of this. Because actually she was just fine. And, Jim's going to say something. I hope I didn't block him. Did I block him?
I don't know, but you got people in your back chat saying stuff. You got people in your chat saying negative things.
In the back chat. Yeah, I don't read the back chat. But I noticed that. So, yeah, that's just what I want to get to. No more talking about Watcher, no more whatever. But, Texas and...
Yeah, let me tell you something about Texas Granny real quick. And, your moderators here in Easy Now 90 and this and that. You got somebody in your chat that just threatened somebody, and they didn't do anything.
Well, are you looking at it through YouTube or are you looking at it through Streamyard?
I'm looking at it through Streamyard. So somebody named Travis Gunn just literally threatened somebody.
Right. You need to understand when we look here, we still see it.
Okay, is that person blocked?
Yes.
Good. They're doing good then. I take that back.
Yeah, we can't watch it from here. We can't watch it from but
and let me respond to that. It's very easy to talk online. Travis is done, and you talking about being locked and loaded. Sound like Sancho. Like I got to make a response to that. Sancho said he's going to show up. It's been 9 months. Nobody showed up, so it's very easy.
Bill, it's hot down here. Please help me. Please, it's hot down here. I didn't pack shorts.
Oh,
I should be mad at her because she just fucking made up a rumor that I told you something that I didn't tell you.
Wait, hold on. There's somebody coming here, Bill. By the way, everybody, it's hot down here. I just heard my daughter was on this show. I was trying to get her. I don't know if you know this, but if you're in Hades, you're still allowed to come to YouTube. Hold on, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, your daughter's in the chat, Lacey H. Lacey's mom's down here with me.
Oh my God! All right, so continue. X, you were asking me a question.
Well, I just know that there's a lady in here named Mavs Yager or whatever the fuck her name is. She's a hater. I can tell you this about Dr. Bailout, and you can call him whatever you want. He's married. He's been married for a number of years.
Who is that? Who's Dr. Bello?
He's a friend of mine. People know that he was a former roommate of mine. I've known him for over 20 years. A buddy I go to to Vegas with. I talk about him a lot. He comes on the show every so often. But yeah, he's married. Can't say that about Danielle. You can't say that about Danielle. Can't have a relationship for more than like.
By the way,
2 months.
did her kid pass the 10th grade asking for a friend?
Right. So I mean, look at all the people that are out there. And I'm not saying that you need to be married, but I mean, like, really, I mean, the only person who's married, and I think it's marriage out of convenience, is Fumblenuts. And he's married, then he cheated on his wife, then he cheated on his, Ambi, then he cheated on his wife. I mean, this is via Shannon Munn, who told us this, who was at the threatening arrest that he did. So, I mean, it's not like I'm making this up. But it is what it is. You can say what you want, but he's a good dude. And I appreciate him. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
What do I know?
In them, me removing certain people, that it's just never going to stop. And in return, respectful. There's I want no talk. I don't care. I really don't care. You know what I mean? Okay. No about watcher. Fumble. I could give 2 rats asses.
Can I talk to Lacey H?
I'm sorry.
Can I talk to Lacey H? I see she's in the audience and the
yeah, but if it's gonna end up in
it's really good. I actually want to thank her for sending us over those emails about Confluence, because if that ever goes to court, which it never will, according to the DA, that single solid thing that she gave us will be the end of them, and it shows their fraud. So I really appreciate. I know, regardless of kind of the stuff that happened with Jim, and I'm being serious, I'm not trying to make fun of her, but like, I really appreciate her doing that, because that just ended their entire case. So
both said that to me privately too.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that she did that, and she was honest about it. And I know Jim, was kind of rough on her mom, but then again, if you put out obituaries, I mean, you kind of know what this world is. I'm not forgiving anything, but it is what it is, and I know I didn't do it, but I know that I do appreciate what she did, which is help us out majorly. But that's going to be nothing anyway.
Okay.
Thank you, Lacey.
No, okay, no.
So, okay.
Yeah, just no. I don't.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, are we ready to watch? Mr. X, are you near a computer, or are you still out and about?
I'm near a computer, yeah.
And no more talk
Can
about.
you bring up the?
I already had this talk. Please. Go ahead. Sorry.
What am I supposed to be doing? I'm confused.
I know, poor X. I don't know how you tolerate me, X, but you with your personality, I mean, I know Jim's impatient, but I don't know how. You tolerate me. Do it well.
If it wasn't for me, nobody would have read that obituary. I posted on there, and your own brother did. All right, let's get back to.
Yes, leave Lacey alone.
Yeah, leave Lacey alone.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything about her. I just thanked her. I said nice things about her for a couple minutes. I didn't even say anything bad about her.
I know. They have said it privately.
Bill, you talked to pencil artist off the air. Why would you waste your time?
No, I have. It's been months. I just haven't answered. That, and her most recent call to me was Thursday, and as you could see, it's not open. And so I'm really. Why do they always jump? You're the only person I told. When and where? We haven't spoken in months, and clearly it happened in the last month. Clearly, you could see your messages are not open.
And let me just real quick respond to something.
You're getting blamed.
I was just wanted to jump in and respond to something for Easy Now 90, because he was talking about being on YouTube for 3 years and not knowing how Streamyard works and this and that. I haven't been on YouTube in over 2 years. The OTT, I'm just kind of I'm not trying to be mean, just to give you a fair answer. I haven't been on YouTube in over, really, except for having like a monetized channel for like maybe a month or two. I haven't been on YouTube for over 2 years. Coming on guests as panels, I don't really guess. I'm not a moderator either. I've been on the OTT for 2 years. And of that 10 months Jim Terry TV existed, I was never really a moderator, but kind of started learning it like the last 7 or 8 months. So do I know every aspect of what I can see inside StreamYard or not? No. So you're right about that. But just to kind of explain to you, we had our 2-year anniversary on the OTT last month.
Yeah, but yeah, I like see like your show. Like it's not always something, you know, dramatic or anything like that. It's more on the lighter side, less of the hater side.
Yeah,
you know?
we talk about dogs, we talk about fun things, you know.
Right. Well, yeah. You need, for my taste, you would need to spice it up a little bit more. You know what I mean? But
Well, that would be like saying, let's spice up the news.
Right.
Sometimes it's spicy, sometimes it's not. But when you do 60 hours a month, you know, sometimes things are going to be hot, sometimes they're not. You know, it just depends what it is.
Right. So
not every inning is going to have a home run.
Hey, Barbara, Warren, Mike. Okay, so and every time Jim is dropping, you got to come up. So I did de-wrench. So she was upset that I unblocked Watcher and Geraldine. The minute I seen it, I was like, what? I just thought it was over this stupid fight. And at some point, it has to end. So over in OTT, she's ignoring me. And then I leave for the night, and I say goodnight, everybody. Belle unblocked Watcher crazy. And I'm unhappy about it, whatever. That's not for you to tell people. That's for me to tell, and my business, not for you. All right, and it's my channel. You both were not following. I gave them a lengthy email. They have asked me on nothing. They don't. And I have copies of, you know, them like, oh, check your email, or, you know, go look for this, or do this, or do just weird shit in the chat. Yeah. And Barbara, who actually the other day started with Watcher. Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, they've been going after her, you know, her family pretty hard on some of those hater channels. I mean, I'd like to stick up for Barbara there. They've been extremely disrespectful. Barbara's not a lady who's gone out there and said a lot about people, and nor is Texas Granny. I can tell you this. I mean, I know more about Texas Granny than I do Barbara, and I can tell you Texas Granny is one of the sweetest, most hardworking moderators. And that's not being disrespectful to anybody else that I've ever seen.
Oh,
and
I'm not saying
she's
and hardworking. You got to remember.
Yeah, I mean, she's not a lady who's looking for a fight. And I would say the same as Barbara. I don't know why they didn't say hello to you. I didn't see that, but I don't fully understand it all.
They knew why, because I had unblocked Watcher.
All right, here's the deal. Watcher is over there right now shitting all over you, Belle, saying how stupid you look, what a dumb fuck you are, how you're drunk. Okay, and let me tell you who else is over there in their chat room. Lacey H just ran over there. Crazy Brad is over there. Cluckers. Your mods are over there.
My mods, I don't know. Easy Now's right here in chat.
Okay, where's Crazy Brad right now? Is Crazy Brad over there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. She's one of your mods? I would take her fucking wrench so fast and make your head spin. Fuck her. If that's where her loyalty is to go over there. What they did is they came over here and helped hijack the show so that she can get people to go over there because nobody watches her shit.
I felt that Watcher was coming over. I didn't realize who was talking about who or whatever. That Watcher was. What I was surprised is that Crazy Brat has never brought drama to my chat, and Cluckers has brought drama, but not about, you know, this. Meaning this is going to be messy. Like, why just say anything now?
Their loyalty has never been here. Anything that you got to understand. Crazy Brat is a hardcore fucking Mormon. Hardcore.
I don't think it was intentional. That was a misconception there. But if they can't see my side, I'm tired of nobody could see the side of what I'm dealing with. Well, this is what everybody wants me to do. Okay. Get rid of Jim. Get rid of Jim. Get
Not
rid of Jim.
everybody, Bill. You got to frame that right. About 5 to 7 of them.
Okay. I'll go with what you said. Whoever. It's not happening. If people don't know after all this time of being with me, like you guys have hung out with people who trashed me. You know how many panels I've been on that fucking were bashing me or whatever. I just ignored them.
Give me an example.
Oh God, I can't remember. Whoever was bashing me someplace, wherever.
I mean, if you're going to say Eric Foss, I haven't been over his channel a long time.
No. I haven't. Me neither. I probably, got more time.
Now, if he calls in on the OTT, will we take his call? Because that's some juicy information. Sure.
Hold on. Let me scream this all to a halt. Right now, your main mod, Crazy Brat, is on the panel with watchers shitting on us. That's not enough, if that's not enough to take her wrench, I don't know what is, Bill.
I don't know. I don't know why they don't see my side. I did not say that they came in here intentionally. What I was taken back by is that now Cluckers is a firecracker. You can handle, you know that. You know what I mean? She's going to say what she's going to say, and that's it.
Crazy Brat right now is on panel with Walter of Crazy.
Okay.
So why does she have a wrench over here if she's on a hater channel?
It's right. It's not going to be anymore.
You took a wrench?
She had to, well, God, I can't, how do I get there first? Because where is she in chat right now? Hold on a minute.
She's on her panel. She's talking. She's a co-host over there.
No, I know. I'm saying, I'm trying to get it on my, I'll discuss it. Hold on. It's always taken the wrong fucking way. Always. They think
you don't have to apologize to these people. By the way, you've got more than 100 people more than Watcher. And we've got people that are over there to strike, and you've got people that are a couple of people that are. It is what it is. She came over here to do this. Mr. X, are you ready to play? I think here in a minute or two, once Belle figures out how to unmod her. So hold on, Belle. Somebody's calling me off the air. Hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to stick around all night, Jim. I mean, I could play. I mean, that's only 11 minutes if that's what you're talking about. But
give me 2 seconds to get off this phone call, and then I'll have you do it. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, Belle. I mean, I frankly, I don't care who you mod and who you don't mod. I can always give you my suggestions and say, hey, this would be my experience with these people, and just to try to help. But I mean, you're a grown up. You're older than me. I mean, you know what you want, so do what you want. I mean,
And the point is, you're Mr. X. That's Jim, right? So,
I'm not going to tell you I think Jim's right, but you know what? I would rather talk about anything else than about. I mean, who really gives a shit what
Right, but
Maud Yeager says. I mean, and frankly, I mean, who cares? I don't even know who that is.
Right, I'm with you. Like, I don't give a shit what's happening, what's going on. Like, I'm not getting over emotional about anything. It's not worth it. It really isn't. People make choices. They're gonna say what they're gonna say, and it is what it is. There's nothing that I could do or change about it, and I don't know. I don't know why, and it just, we were all fine. We were all fine. Me, Watch, I had no hate for her, but, I wasn't watching her or whatever, not in chat, but not hating. And when something goes down and when she does something nice, I always text and say thank you. And I don't care who likes who or what. And
I just got a couple questions.
Yeah.
I was just like, where are these people? Where are they now? Okay. I'm talking about Sancho. Where's Sancho at?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes.
All right. Hold on, because Belle, were you and Watcher of Crazy zipping emails back and forth today?
No, we were texting. I think last night.
Okay. I got Barbara Buffalo. Barbara, you said that Watcher of Crazy is showing all Belle's emails?
Right, they're text messages. I'm not hiding anything.
She is reading them and Watch Her Crazy and her going back and forth. The things Watch Her Crazy and her are saying, well, I'll say this, the things that Watch Her Crazy is saying about me and Texas Granny, all the mods can see what happens. I blocked one person, and that's when Bill told me in an email to block Lacey. That's the only person I ever blocked.
I told you to block Lacey?
In an email. But you told me you were gonna take care of it later. It was something about.
Oh yeah, I took. Oh okay, yeah. I then I unblocked her. I really have no. I Barbara. I see what they see. I see with you and Texas Granny. You really don't like me, and it's okay.
Okay, well, the thing is here is Belvie to Barbara Buffalo believes you don't like her.
Right. No. Well, definitely. And that's not it. It's their actions.
Your actions. Well, what is their actions, Belle?
Well, okay. No, listen. If you like Sugar Plum and you trust her, get Sugar Plum here. There's been a difference in the last couple of weeks. Just when somebody, let's say, texts you or emails you every day, and then all of a sudden they don't. There's a change in pattern. There's a reason, okay? They're always mad. They're always this. They're putting in chats about emails, this, that. Go look here, go look there, whatever the fuck. I'm just not into it. She got pissed that I unblocked. Watch her.
Well, hold on, Val. Let her finish. Go ahead. What are you saying, Barbara Buffalo?
That's not true. I have never started anything in any chat, whether I was a mod, whether I wasn't.
Okay. When you came in, when you came in, the minute you said I have to hide from Watch Her Crazy, you knew that she was going to come at you. There was no reason for that. But anyway, that has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Okay? I'm just not interested. I'll never say a bad word about it.
I told you offline. I don't understand that because
right. No, I lost complete trust. That's it. I lost complete trust. And wait, let me finish here.
Well, hold on. You guys are talking Barbara, this is incredibly difficult to do. You got to come up on panel. It's too difficult for me to do a phone and her, and you guys can't hear when the other person is stopping. And this person said this, and this person did this, and this person doesn't like me, and they're not emailing me fast enough. I don't know what's going on here. I know that right now Belvie's emails are being read over there, and it looks like Belvie has been shitting on Barbara Buffalo and Texas Granny because she feels they're being different towards her. They're saying they're not being different towards you. I don't know how to get over this. All I know is that Lacey H, Crazy Brat, Cluckers are all over there kissing Watcher of Crazy's ass. They're playing both sides against the middle. I would block all of them because unless Lacey H is coming up here in a bathtub or in a white T-shirt that you can see through, or her crackhead brother is hanging around the house, there's something dead in her backyard, she absolutely means nothing to a channel. She's a bull without, she's a bull with tits. You know what I mean? It just doesn't matter. All right, Barbara, I'll let you go. It's too hard for me to do the phone
games. It cracks me up when they play games with text messages. Like, I'm not hiding it. I'm not hiding what I'm saying. This is what I'm doing. And you provided me some information, and thank you, and I'm glad. And it just
all right. So Crazy Brad is no longer a mod over here. Is that what's being said?
Yes, Crazy Brad will not be a mod. No.
Okay, it will not be, or is not a mod now.
No, I'm looking for her in chat. I can't find her.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I didn't block.
And one quick thing. I mean, if you guys are going to continue, I'm going to take off because either we're going to talk about this thing that you guys want to show, or you're going to talk about the mods. If you could talk about the mods, I'm going to peace out of here.
Good.
Let's go, Mr. X. Get it up there.
Okay. And one more thing before we go. Lacey, please, let's not talk about being disrespectful because a lot of time and energy was spent on that book. You were very disrespectful. You burned the book. I forgave you. I was cool with you in chat. I never did anything to you. You know, I don't deserve any kind of disrespect either. But I think you should know in this world of YouTube, if you are on our side, so to speak, or whatever side, somebody was going to eventually do that anyway. So, get over it. So,
Okay, and we'll talk later about it. Let's roll the bean footage. Let's go.
Okay, so here is the monkeys.
Oh,
Start from the beginning, Mr. X.
As you can see, this is on the OTT on the Best Of channel. And, of course, there is a dog there, and the reason that there is a hoe scraping up the dog shit is very important here.
Hey, Lacey, make sure you watch this because I want to get your take on these small children that Twin Mama have. Maybe you should call. Hey, listen, at this point, I don't know if she's on an Indian reservation, but after hearing this, if people aren't in an outrage, by the way, Twin Mama is over on Watcher of Crazies, and I doubt she's going to come up and talk about this. Mr. X, take it away from here. I'm going to put myself on mute. Explain what's going on. You got a good handle on this.
So we are discussing some of the information that Twin Mama was doing in conning people, and Jim had been in touch with family members. And what happens here is I'm explaining some of the backstory a little bit. I'm trying to fill in the blanks for some of the people who are new. And midway through me explaining the story, Belle, a phone call comes in. And Jim answers the phone call, and I stop dead in my tracks of what I'm saying, and Jim brings the phone call up on the show. The phone call, even though you can't see of who it is right away, is a guy named, if I'm not mistaken, Weiland or something like that. I can't remember the name.
He's an 81-year-old Vietnam veteran. He is also the owner of the house Twin Mama's mom was renting before she died, and Twin Mama squatted in it for, I think it was around 8 or 9 months. This is him giving his side. We were trying to reach his wife. I didn't even know he existed, and he picked up the phone. I said I wanted to talk to him, and he agreed.
Not that matters in that state anyway, but here you go. That has netted you after stream little ones. I got to pay for stream. Then on top of that, you got the nerve to pay.
It was just badly stained from piss and spills and dog.
I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Say that again, sir.
Worst part. Huh?
Say that again. The carpet was what you cut out.
I can't understand you.
I'm sorry. Say that again. The carpet was what in that house? What happened?
The carpet was ruined from kids spilling stuff and dog peeing on it. And, you know, the extra wear and tear house with 4 kids, little kids.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. That, from what I understand, that lady just tore that place up. What the hell ever happened to her?
She died.
Well, no, her daughter was living in that house, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. No, she just, she kept conning Joy about she'd be back to get this and she'd pay her the back rent and this and that and whatever. And finally, one day, I talked her into saying, hey, she hauled a bunch of stuff home down to another part of the state. And when she left, I locked her ass out and she could not get back in.
Holy
boy, was she pissed.
What happened? Take me through. I mean, I heard that something like this went on. What is your first name again, sir?
Waylon.
Hey, Waylon, how are you related to? Is that your wife that I spoke to a while back, Waylon?
Joy is my wife.
Okay, because there was another fella that I thought was going to move into the house, Mr. Waylon, but he had cancer. He was not feeling well. Was that your son?
No.
Okay, I thought somebody else was going to move into that house that was a relative. So, Waylon, she left the house and you locked her out? Tell me about that. That's hilarious. What a pig she must have been.
She was trying to move down to the Indian. She was Indian, part Indian. She was trying to get moved to down there, but she didn't have enough money. She didn't get enough income to pay the rent and move and all this other stuff too. So
everything we told you.
Trolling Joy along, trolling her and whatever. And one day I got tired of it. She took a load of stuff down there, and when she did, I locked her ass out. She couldn't get back in, and then we had our brother come and clean the house out. And he hired this great big huge dumpster and everything that was in there, hers and her daughters and everybody else's, went in that dumpster, and that was the end of that.
Mr. Waylon, didn't this lady have a job?
Nope.
Well, how do you support these little kids if you're not working? How did Patty do that?
Welfare.
Didn't she have some kind of a YouTube channel?
Doing what?
Wasn't she doing podcasts or something, a YouTube channel or something?
I don't know.
Well, is she getting money from the state for those kids? Maybe that helps out.
Yeah, she had 2 adoptees that were mixed breed, and so she got pretty good money for them, welfare money for them, and not as much as she wanted, but.
How much did she want? I heard it's about $600.
I don't know. I have no idea.
So she's living
I
off
didn't
those.
deal with them much.
She's living off those 2 kids.
Right.
Did you have to get the cops involved to get her out of there when she came back to the house and she was locked out?
No, but she was threatening me.
How did she threaten you?
Let me tell you right now, I am a Navy combat veteran, and
yes,
when you threaten me, it ain't gonna go very far because I've killed people worse than her.
What a piece of shit this lady was. Yeah, I spoke with your wife. I want to say it was well over a year ago. This woman was still living in the house. And
right.
I said, listen, you know, and your wife was a tough cookie. She says, I'm not going to take any less than $200,000. But there was an issue with the sink and maybe a tree out back and some things. You know what I mean? And I said, listen, not a big deal, you know, and I thought about buying it and I was going to kick this lady out. So she just left. I mean, wasn't she? What did she leave behind? Kids' clothes, junk, what?
Everything. Clothes, junk. She had an older son that stayed there for a while after we locked her out.
Now, hold on. Pause it right there,
while
Mr.
she was gone.
Okay, hold on.
That's where it gets sad. After they locked Twin Mama out, her older son was still hanging around the house. And then once they got him out, they were able to finally not even have to evict him, but just get him out. Twin Mama took the 2 kids that bring her income, left with her daughter, who's a gut bucket. I think she just popped out another kid by some guy who's already gone. And they left this poor kid there to the degree he had no food, no housing, no income, no transportation. The kid had to join the military just so he wouldn't be homeless. This is insane. Absolutely insane.
Go ahead. Explain real quick, just for Barbara's sake. She might not know all the players here. Twin Mama had a mom that passed away, I think in September 2023. So it would be Twin Mama's mother. Twin Mama was related to Aunt Joy by marriage. Her mother was related to this Aunt Joy by marriage. So that's how Twin Mama got into the house, and Twin Mama's kids and subsequently grandkids got in there. Once Twin Mama's mother passed away, Barbara, what happened was this family really had no relation to her anymore, Twin Mama, and they wanted her out. Twin Mama started squatting. The house was already destroyed. So Twin Mama started screwing them over. Plus, the daughter of Twin Mama, which is an adult, also borrowed money, you're going to hear about this, and screwed this family over. So this guy here is an in-law of a kind of in-law of the mother who passed away. So it's not really a true uncle or aunt to Twin Mama. You know what I mean?
Not only that, but let's and listen, the lady that said that has been a hater for a while.
I know, but I want to explain it just to be very clear.
Right, and we know what side of the fence those people are on. It doesn't matter. Twin Mama could have. I mean, if you could be Tabor Michael and shoot your father and people are still sticking up for you, then you know what side of the fence they are. The bottom line is Twin Mama had almost 8 months, or since her mom died when she was in that house, to go ahead and get a job and get her shit together. She has 3 generations of her family squatting in a home, and she's not. And it's not like it's clean or she's cutting the grass. She is absolutely abusing this, all while staying on YouTube and fucking with people over here.
Right. And Barbara, I disagree. I think they should have thrown around earlier.
Hold on. Barbara Warren, I'll tell you what, Barbara Warren, why don't you open up one of your properties and let Twin Mama come stay with you with her kids, her dogs, her birds, her cats, her wildlife, her daughter, her grandkids. If you think that guy should give her free rent all while she's destroying the house, Barbara Warren, maybe you should call Twin Mama and offer your services to her or you're home to her. The only reason you're saying he's a bad guy is because you don't want to say what everybody can see without glasses, that Twin Mama's a total piece of trash. Sorry, Mr. X, go ahead.
That's it. I mean, I would say the same thing. I mean, but let's not forget this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. So when Twin Mama's mother was alive, Barbara, you would have Twin Mama's mother in one room, Twin Mama and her 2 ill-formed kids in another room. That's why they were sleeping in the same bed. In the third room, you would have Twin Mama's adult daughter and her child, which would be Twin Mama's grandkid. And they all are sharing one bathroom. And somewhere, the Twin Mama's adult son, who was sent off to the military, he's sleeping somewhere in dog shit.
Yeah,
so,
and Palmina, you're way off here. Having dog shit on the carpet is not normal wear and tear. You have no idea what you're talking about. If you're used to living like this, if you're used to living like this, then you got fucking problems. But Mr. X, continue.
He was gone. Joined the military. He went and joined the military, so that left the house open, and we locked her out. Her and her daughter.
Oh, her daughter was living in. I thought her daughter had moved out and had a new baby or something.
Yeah, she had moved out, but all of her stuff was still there.
None of these people have jobs?
I don't really know. The daughter borrowed some money from me one time and never paid me back, so I wasn't exactly happy with her, and I didn't deal with them very well.
How much money did she borrow from you? Like a couple $100 or a couple of grand? Mr. X, pause it right there, because I've listened to this. Mr. X, pause it right there. I've listened to this a couple of times. It was not Twin Mama that borrowed the money. It was Twin Mama's daughter that borrowed the money from this guy. So now not only are they not paying rent, they're not, I guarantee you they weren't paying utilities, maybe Netflix. Not only were they not keeping up with the property, not only were they abusing the property and they don't have money for electric bills, but they got money for dogs and birds. They were borrowing money off the landlords. This is such fucking white trash. I mean, Belle, what's your thoughts on this?
Really not.
Well, you haven't even heard the worst part yet. And let's also consider this. The guy who's talking here is a Vietnam veteran. He's 81 years old. He even says in this interview, he doesn't know how much longer. He could be gone tomorrow. This house was purchased in 1988 or 89 for $158,000 or $159,000. When Jim was trying to purchase the house, they wanted the minimum of $220,000. They sold it for $170,000. I don't know in how many states this happens. Maybe Oklahoma. It wouldn't happen in California, where you buy a house in the 80s and they paid for it in cash, by the way, too. In the late 1980s, and only make $11,000 after almost 30, 40 years. I mean, it's insane. That's how much damage was done to the interior of the house. Plus, this 80-year-old guy, I know what it's like to go out there and clean out a trailer or something like that, or clean out a storage unit. This 80-year-old guy's supposed to go out there and clean up after her shit. Thank God he threw it. We need more people like this, Waylon, in the world.
Not only that, you're 100% right, Mr. X. By the way, Belle, where was Niels tonight?
He was here earlier.
Yeah, he's now part of Watcher of Crazy's chat and program. Just to let you, we told you these people were snakes. I told you these people were fucking snakes.
It's hard. I just really. It shows their character.
Right.
Bill?
That's it.
Hey, Bill, and there's
I'm not bashing.
I believe you, Kathy. I believe you. I don't know what state you're in, Kathy, but I believe you. Most places go up in 20 years or 30 years, not up 11,000. It's crazy. Hell, my desert property's gone up in money in like 5 years, and there's really nothing on it. Well, not so
Johnny,
recent.
what was Johnny saying? Johnny, what did you want to add?
Hey, Gemma.
PZ's telling me that they're all over there on the panel, Crazy Brat Cluckers and I guess someone else, I forgot who they said, but they were talking mad shit about Belle. Crazy Brat was saying that Belle's a two-faced bitch.
No, she didn't say two-faced bitch. Cluckers was calling her a drunk.
Cluckers was calling you a drunk.
What I'm saying is they knew my plan of what I wanted my show to be tonight, and they came in and sidetracked it.
Hey, Niels, let me tell you something, asshole, because you're too much of a fucking coward. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off now. Fuck you, fuck your wife, and fuck your dead kid. You want to start with me? We'll go to war right now. I don't give a fuck about you. You had 21 people watching a show last night when nobody else was on, and you think we're going to make content out of you? No, we had some questions that we already knew the answers to, and you ran from me for 2 fucking days. That's okay. Fuck you, fuck your wife. And let me tell you something, Niels. For a guy that's saving lives and seems like such a man's man in West Virginia, why are your sons the most moist motherfuckers I have ever seen in my life? 2 of your sons look like chicks. They look like girls. Do any of them have a varsity fucking letter? What the fuck is going on in West Virginia? Now you're content, Niels. You think I need you for fucking content? You cocksmoker? I gave you a pass the last couple of months, all the while knowing that you were still a Lincoln Kane fucking snake. And you run over there and you turn your show off before Fumble Nuts comes on, which is the only question I wanted to ask you, is if you were going to run and shut your show off before Fumble Nuts came on. I knew the answer. So, Niels, let me tell you something. I would stay off of YouTube. This probably isn't going to be a good avenue for you. I definitely wouldn't come anywhere I'm at. And number 2, take your kids to a fucking barber. I mean, if you don't get those kids enrolled in something, they're going to have a cock in their mouth before you could say Jack Robinson. Thank you.
What's wrong with the
I mean, I saw one of Niels' son. I thought he was going to start singing fucking show tunes.
PZ says, what's wrong with a cock in a mouth?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Right. Nothing at all.
Oh my God.
We're pro cock.
What's wrong with the cock in your mouth?
Absolutely nothing. So, yeah.
All right, can I continue here? Here we go. We're about halfway through. It's coming up.
Niels, I never said I played for the Denver Broncos. Hey, Niels, anytime you want to take that and meet up somewhere, I'm in West Virginia a lot. We can stream that. And you're a medic, so you could fix your own fucking injuries. You don't have a fucking leg to stand on, Niels. You're a fucking snake. I told Belle 2 weeks ago you were. I knew this was coming when you ran from her and went to Angel Gotti. I saw this coming from a mile away. Everything in my career has been documented. You're a fucking nurse. You're a fucking nurse. Okay? Let me put that into perspective. Belle's a nurse. Okay?
He has a higher degree. He's like a nurse practitioner.
Who gives a fuck? He's a nurse cocksucker. Now.
All right, we ready to play this? You ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, because we're about halfway through here. Here we go. Tell me if you want me to stop.
Yes.
I don't know. Said she was broke.
Hold on.
When was this, a long time ago?
Hey, wait, hold on. You blocked Lincoln Kane, Niels, for me? You should have blocked Lincoln Kane because he graped his own wife live on 2 streams. And don't act like you didn't know about it. You knew about it. Now you're going to take your fucking medicine. Now you're going to take your fucking medicine.
I think it was an SA, not a grape, but close.
Yeah, he sexually assaulted his girlfriend not once but twice. Everybody saw it. You kissed that guy's dick for 2 years over there. Act like you didn't see it. Grow the fuck up. Hey, Niels, let me see any. Niels, I played pro football on the campus you went to college. You knew the teams I played for. I got the jersey in the background. People in your town paid to see me. Next time you can get 4,000 to 6,000 people in your town to pay to watch you do anything, let me know. Thank you.
Here we go. Let me back up a tiny bit, about 20 seconds here, and then we'll see what we got. Yep. Here we go.
Simon never paid me back, so I wasn't exactly happy with her, and I didn't deal with them very well.
How much money did she borrow from you? Like a couple $100 or a couple of grand?
Someplace in between.
For what?
Hey, Niels, let me tell you this. Blue Bacon, we have annihilated. On our Rumble channel, he stated that Jim was banned from Pinellas County Schools. We got a phone call with Pinellas County Schools that he never backed up. It was documented that Blue Bacon was not a private investigator. So all that stuff that he did has since been destroyed like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Banned from Pinellas County Schools. He did a whole thing on it. You notice you can't find those videos anymore. Blue Bacon's a coward, and he never showed up to anywhere we were at. So
he was never a private investigator in the state of Washington. That guy lasted a whole 12 hours. But see, people like Niels backed guys like that.
Well,
see,
people like Niels were saying you were a crack dealer too, right around that time. Yeah. So I mean,
heroin dealer,
far for the court.
Cars, domestic violence. Listen, I never killed any of my children, Niels.
Here we go.
I don't know. Said she was broke.
When was this? A long time ago?
No, about 3 years ago.
Oh my God. Where are those kids' fathers? Everybody's got these kids. Nobody's got a dad. I wish you were my dad, Waylon.
They're people I've never had to deal with before. So once their mother died, who was Joy, my wife's lifetime friend, once she passed away, everything else went to shit.
And you couldn't get her out. Why wouldn't she just go get a job? I thought she was like that she had a college degree.
She wasn't physically able to get a job.
Why? She's got mesothelioma or something?
She had illnesses that prevented her from actually working a regular job.
Okay, yeah, I guess
that's why she did the internet thing.
Oh, did that make any money, the internet thing?
I don't know.
Wow. So she left that place a sty. Well, she must have gotten on her feet somewhere. She moved somewhere.
Yeah, she did. She wasn't happy about it. She went back to the Indian reservation, Indian Nation type thing.
They probably gave her. Would they give her a trailer? They give her a trailer or something?
Yeah, they supposedly gave her something. I don't know.
Still not working. Unbelievable.
Well, I don't know. Once she was locked out. I lost contact with her. I don't. And then when she called me and threatened me over not being able to get in the house,
well, how did she threaten you? What did she say? She said she was going to shoot you or kick the door in or what? What was she going to do? What could she do to you, Waylon? Nothing.
She's going to get the police on me.
How'd that work out?
It didn't. She didn't work. She didn't call them.
You think she has a drug problem, the woman that was in there?
I believe the reason Twin Mama didn't call the police is she knows we would have gotten the camera footage from the police department in that city, and we would have seen how horrible and deplorable, like Snooks' kids, how bad their place actually was. And I believe that potentially Twin Mamas left that house worse than Snook's kids left the house, frankly, in the same state, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, continuing on here. It's only about, we got about another 3 minutes.
Let me answer a few questions in the chat. First of all, Eric Murphy, no. She did not think she was going to get the house. She kept saying, and she even had a show about this, that I don't have the money to move. All my mom's stuff is in here. There was a show, a very famous show with Twin Mama, me, Mr. X. I know where I was. I was in Chattanooga, Tennessee when this was going on, where we told her how to get all the contents of the house out. She acts like she works and has money and does all this. The woman is living off of $1,200 a month in food stamps. It's the bottom line. Betty Hayward's a drug addict. That's why she won't take a test. She's sending nudes all over the place. These people are what we tell you they are. And as far as you go, Niels, I don't give a fuck if you had a water leak. Call a plumber. You did a show last night. You hid from me for 2 days. We know exactly why. I called this a week ago. I told Bell a week ago what you were when you were on Angel Gotti's instead of here with your friend. You were over only on Angel Gotti's to try to help platform yourself. What you didn't realize is you're such a fucking snooze fest that when we're on these shows, we'll take about 3 minutes of the weather, maybe about 2 minutes of anything else you got. Other than that, unless your wife is coming up here topless, we don't give a fuck. Continue.
Here we go. We got about 3.5 minutes.
Sugar Plum, that's right. The kids should have been looked into. Where is the outrage here?
Jesus,
Of how
all right, well, listen, and
then now you
Go ahead.
Where's
I'm sorry,
the
Jim. What's that?
outrage that this woman was living in squalor with these children, whether they're ill-informed or adopted or foster kids. This is why this woman went to every platform and said, nobody better come into my house. I'm not having DCF come here. Kaylee was the same thing. Drugs in the house. Her mom said it. This woman is the same thing. Her uncle's saying it now. The problem is you people out there that protect these people and send them money don't do your due diligence. You're too worried about me being the big bad wolf to actually see what harm these people are really doing to children. It's very, I mean, Belle, you're hearing this with your own 2 ears. What do you think?
It's not an actor. I can tell you that. That's out the window.
Hey, Niels, your best bet is to shut the fuck up and go on about your business. You do not want to start a war with me. I already got a hard-on for you the last couple weeks, 2 miles long, Niels. This is not the space you want to get into. Trust me. Go do shows in the hot tub. Go do shows in your fucking cabin. This is not a world you want to get into. Trust me.
And trust. If you don't trust Jim, trust this. The fact of the matter is, look at Twin Mama. When she went against us, all those fumble nuts people and the watcher crazy people, frankly, none of them are money people. If you're doing this to make a couple extra bucks, if you want to get monetized, you're not going to get it from any of those people.
Hey, Neil, you're too afraid to come up on panel with me. I don't even have to come to fucking Huntington. All I got to do is show up on YouTube and watch you hide. You're a fucking cocksucker. Your kids have got so much sugar in their tank. They're so soft they should drive ice cream trucks. What kind of sons are those?
You're Mr. X, just go.
Here we go. Got 3 more minutes. And then I got to go.
Sell the place. I thought that place was worth $250,000.
That's what she wanted, but it didn't quite work out. King Homes bought it.
Yeah, there was some liens on the property from the young girl. How was there liens on the property? I saw that.
There was no liens.
There was in 2018 from Gianna.
No, not on that house. That house was bought and paid for with cash when Joey bought it. I think 1986, 87.
So
she paid cash for that house.
Wow.
So the reason for the estranged relationship with this woman, the woman that was living in there, this Patty lady, and your wife and you, is because of how she left the house and she didn't pay you rent, borrowed money off you, never paid you, left the place. You said there was what on the carpet?
What?
What was on the carpet?
Oh, it was dog stain. And were kids that spilled all kinds of stuff, and it was just pure filth. I had to take a hoe and go in there and scrape it off just to be able to go in and check everything out. But the house itself was in good shape, and she sold it because she was tired of waiting. The guy next door wanted to buy it, but he had no money, and he wanted to pay it out. And, when you're 86 years old, you ain't going to let nobody pay nothing out.
Waylon, what are you, a World War?
We may not be here tomorrow.
Waylon, are you a World War II vet?
Vietnam.
You had to be an older guy in Vietnam.
I'm 81 years old. Is that good enough?
Yeah, God bless you. Oh, the Vietnam guys got it the worst, man, especially when they should have taken care of those guys. They should still be taking care of those guys. What years were you in Vietnam?
64, 65.
You were there right at the beginning of all that shit.
Yep.
God bless you.
And in and out several times. I worked in intelligence.
Me too.
And we were kind of the forerunners of pure SEALs.
Oh, you were even before like Jesse Ventura and all that, before the Frogmen, all that stuff.
Yep.
God bless you. Let me ask you this. You said something. This is hilarious to me. You said that the carpets were so bad you had to take a what? A garden hoe?
A garden hoe and scrape it to get the stuff up so we could clean it enough to wander around in there.
What was on the carpet that you needed the hoe?
Things like dog shit. Guy that offered you $250,000 for your house.
Hey, Waylon, we're going to let you go, my friend. I know you're busy.
Huh?
All right, Waylon, I'll let you go. You get back to watching TV. Thank you.
You bet. Have a nice one.
God bless.
Oh, we got to get you. The laugh is getting me.
I don't know who Waylon is, but I'm ready to offer Waylon a job.
There you go.
Oh my God. Hey, Gemma.
Oh, it's Gemma. Hi, Gemma.
Gemma, how are you?
I'm good, Jim. How are you?
Isn't it funny how Gemma always shows up when pencil artist is in the area? Like, I mean, by the way, Niels is now on panels shitting on everybody over here. Yeah.
She's in a different time zone, Jim.
No, I'm joking. Belle, who are you? Belle, who are you texting the whole time while that interview was playing? Somebody was distracting you.
I was putting in chat. I was writing in chat.
Oh, were you? Okay, I thought maybe somebody was texting you. Listen, everybody that's on panel right now, Niels, Crazy Brat, Cluckers, Watcher of Crazy, all should be ousted from here. Your show would do so much better. You're doubling her in numbers. And Niels has been wanting to do this now for about a month. He got a little nervous. Let me tell you where it all started with Niels.
All right, I'm going to take off, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
All right. Let me tell everybody where it started with Niels. About 2 months ago, I started getting phone calls and emails of people asking me to do robocalls for Niels. I didn't even know he had a channel. And I told them, no. Unless you're on the OTT like Johnny Yarborough or like Shark Kidder or like Bell or like Bob was or like Homegrown was or any of these people like Jesse Roth, like Angel Gotti, unless you're an OTT member, because I want to give you as much as you can for the $30 a month. No, we're not doing it. Now, if I was going to go on, let's say, Tyler Fellers tonight, Bell, and he was going to have me come on the show, and I would do a robocall because I was going to go over there. But I wouldn't do a robocall for Niels and help build his channel when I know he wants to be over there. So I saw him getting snakier. You did a show, Bell, the other day, and he was on Angel Gotti's. He chose to be over there. By the way, the only reason he even knew about that community was because of me. There was some issues we had in the past. I never called him a pedophile. Never called that man a pedophile back in the day. He was running with Lincoln Kane and some people. I barely remember him. So the bottom line is this, and then I'll be quiet then because I got some questions for Gemma, is that this fucking guy, we knew what he was going to do. We knew what he was pining for, but he was boring. He would get on here and want to show maps of weather. Okay, no, nobody wants to see that for more than 3 to 5 minutes. Give us your update, beat feet. He was not buying memberships. He was not sending in super stickers or super chats, and he wasn't an OTT member. Unless he was going to come up here, and then stuff started getting a little creepy with him. So probably about a couple of weeks back, and I said no. And then I came up on a show and I said, stop. People stop messaging me and I was getting messages from people I didn't even know. Stop messaging me to send out robocalls for Niels. When Niels is an OTT member, he never signed up for the OTT. I knew he was a snake at that point because he was having people do that. So I saw that he was setting up a show Friday. I don't have his number. I could easily find it. I knew Bell was friends with him. I thought it would be a softer blow. I asked Bell to call him and tell him to either call me. Bell initially offered me the number, and I said, nope, go ahead and have him call me because I know where this is going to go. And I don't want anybody saying that you gave me his number to harass him because I know what he's going to say. No,
I was going to text Niels first and ask him. And if he said yes, then I would have sent it to you. I thought that might have been a way you two could get in contact.
So Bell calls him. Bell calls him or texts him or whatever. He has time to talk to Bell. He knew what I was going to ask him because his show was set for 8 o'clock. The only thing I wanted to ask him was, are you going to go on past 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock? and cut it off. Because I know that he was only going to go to 9 o'clock because he's trying to be the pre-show for Fumble Nuts. And that's exactly what he did. And he said, I'll call him later. He never called me later. Then it was, I'll call him Saturday or Sunday. No, I wanted to talk to him before the show. I went into the chat, which he was there 10, 15 minutes before his show started. He was almost in the chat longer than his show was. And he went over there. And I asked him how long. He wouldn't answer the question. We knew what it was going to be because maybe I would have thrown him support. Maybe I would have told people it was over there if he was going to compete against Fumble Nuts. As soon as Fumble Nuts went on air, he shut down because he didn't want to go against him. Where is he now? Watcher of Crazies with all the fucking haters. Let me tell you what Niels is. Niels a wannabe. He's a wannabe. He's a wannabe athlete. He's a wannabe doctor. He's a wannabe tough guy. He's not. He's no different than all those other guys when I was in high school or college or the pros that stood in the bleachers and talked shit about the guys on the field. He's that guy. Now, he's done some really good things in his life, which makes him a little different than the people over there. But I still see through the bullshit. And he proved his point tonight. None of those people will choose Bell over those people. I would every day of the week. And that's the difference between me and them. They're where they want to be over there because they all want to be the king dingling. And they're not. So that's why I had a hard on for Niels. He comes over here and teases people in the chat. He was scared of me. Just like Fumble Nuts, just like Ruben, all those people over there. Just like Homegrown Cowboy. We haven't gone after Homegrown Cowboy. He's not part of our show anymore. He hasn't fucked with us. We haven't fucked with him. He doesn't want us to promote his channel. We won't. He's sick. We'll back off. I talked to him very respectfully up here, like I started about pencil artists. The bottom line is those people can't get. Niels had a show last night. He had 21 people. So how does he get more people like this? Go to Watcher of Crazies and start a fight with Jim Terry. Now Friday on the Fumble Nuts pre-show, he'll have 60, which is a home run for a douchebag like that because nobody's going to go over there and watch him talk about the weather. Does that make sense, Belle?
I know what you're saying, but when I spoke to him, he's really not like that. He just did not know. He wasn't paying, not know, but just wasn't.
Leanne, I never, because somebody puts my link in the chat, I never asked him to put my link in the chat. In fact, I didn't want him to. That he only did that because he knew we were coming for his ass. He also put 5 or 6 other people. Where is he at right now, Leanne? He's over on Watcher of Crazies, which you're only one step away from being on. So I don't even know why you're over here. Yes, Sofa, I know they are. But see, I know that they've been doing this. And let me tell you somebody else who was over there. Charlie Sending Love. This is a woman who has a 17-year-old child, and the father, from what people in her town say, is her own dad, Big Head Tommy. The police and the sheriff's department were at her house less than 3 months ago trying to find her son, who she uses like a prop on her show in front of 8 people. Why? Because the boy has never been enrolled in school. The only reason she's not arrested is because he turned 18 before they found out. There's another person living in a trailer that was purchased by her boyfriend's parents. It's insane.
What's your questions for Gemma? Listen, let me get this out. What bothers me is that both Crazy Brat and Watcher knew exactly. Like I had a plan in my head. They didn't know every specific God-given detail, but they knew I had a direct. I wanted to speak with you about some things. We were going to talk, whatever. They're always angry at me. I never expected. That is not a Crazy Brat move to explicitly how I want the show to go. Why are you coming in the chat? Watcher knew how I wanted the show because it was okay if they wanted to say what they wanted to say, but that wasn't the time. the show wasn't even getting, I was letting you talk a little bit. It was going to get to a low. I was trying to find the right minute. And all of a sudden, you know, now everybody's yelling. Everybody's doing, no, why didn't you just stay in the bushes right now and let me just go through my show the way I wanted to? So now I look like the asshole. No.
I can answer that, Belle. You want to know why they don't do that? Because their loyalty is really to the other people. Their loyalty has never been with you. It's been with you if you can provide a platform for them. None of these, right now, Watcher of Crazy's on her show. She was down to 78 people. You know what I mean? She's down to 78 people. And listen, Bob is watching that show right now. I am looking at that show right now. Other people in the chat, like I'm sure Leanne and some of these other people are running back and forth. She's got about 45 people. There's not a lot of people over there. There's just not. When you have 8 content creators, can you imagine if it was me, you, Tyler Feller, Angel Gotti, there'd be 1,400 people over here. But when you've got those people whose only way to get their show, Niels got a real eye-opener on Friday night. He had 21 people at this height. 21. I can yell out my window right now and 21 people will fucking hear me. So, Belle, when they see you at 200, 225, 190, when you beat Angel Gotti the other night, twice in a row on a pop-up show, and you know what really pissed them off? You got a computer. See, the one thing you don't do over here, Belle, is get money. As soon as you start getting money on this show, they'll really fucking hate your guts. All of a sudden, the computer's a big issue, and it's going to have pornography on it, kitty porn, and all this shit that they're saying over there. Who's sending you a computer, Johnny?
Yeah, so we were going to go on Marketplace. Bob said if you, and I really thought he meant for the night. You know what I mean? I thought he meant, you know, wrench me for the night. So then he said, I'll buy you a computer. I didn't take it serious. And then he offered it, and you were there. You were there on panel, heard the whole thing. And he offered it again. I said, no, I wasn't being serious. And then I said, well, for the third time, I'm not going to say no. I'll say yes. Johnny popped up and said, oh, I have a computer. So Bob said, I'll pay $50 for the shipping of your computer. And then Johnny, bless his heart, says to me, Belle, but the only thing is, with this computer, you can only be an avatar on YouTube. I'm always one time. All my shows, I show my face. So that's not going to work. I said, that's not going to work. And then he goes, well, the one I'm using right now. So Bob said, okay. And he sent them $50 for shipping. And Bob, it really is a misunderstanding. It was a joke. It really was a joke. I think Bob needs to take medication though. I think because he's getting too angry over things that first ask me. I still love you.
I think, Belle, there's a lot of confusion. And this is a mistake that a lot of people make on these channels. Homegrown and all these people. What our community is you're either black or white, red or green, right or left, up or down. There is no middle ground. Leanne has tried to be a middle ground. It's not going to work. And Leanne, it is not up for you to decide who's done what to me and who hasn't. A lot of these people share same traits. They don't like men like me. Leanne can't even live with her husband. Niels is what he is. We knew this was going to happen. I called this Friday morning. Charlie sending love. The guy she's living with is handicapped. His parents bought him a fucking trailer. She didn't even send her son to school. These people come on here and they pander to a small amount of people. And what they started to do a week ago, or a couple of weeks ago, Belle, was to try to get these channels to move away from us. Bob got struck down, but then again, so did Betty Hayward. Fumble Nuts has got next to nothing. The only subject they have, we've got 60 hours a week of subjects that have nothing to do with this. So all you people, and it's not one or two of you people saying repeat, this is out here. Come back behind the paywall. You'll see it's totally different. but they've got one subject matter to keep 70 people. If Watcher of Crazy right now said, you know what? Let's talk about the NFL season starting. Or let's look at Lacey H's plants. You know what would happen? She'd be down to 28 people. And you're not that way, Belle. You are siding more with us, which is what we've wanted you to do. Your numbers haven't dropped.
But for me, it's not about the numbers. For me, is that everybody, all of a sudden in the last 2 weeks, something went down, and I don't know what happened. But you were talking about other people, whatever, but you weren't talking about them here. You were respecting everything that I asked. You did it, and I appreciated you for that, and I still do.
We wanted to show a little video here. They turned it into a 90-minute fight. We wanted to show a 12-minute video of laying pipe. They turned it into a 2.5-hour fight. If they would have shut their fucking mouth, they wanted to ruin it to get content for them to go on their own show where they're all like-minded. Lacey H doesn't like men, ladies and gentlemen. If she did, she wouldn't be with a guy that cheated on her. Where's she gonna go?
I'd be happy. Yeah, no. God. Everybody takes this shit wrong.
Palmina, can I answer your question, Palmina? You put a question about, is it common for people with autism to categorize things? Well, it depends on what you mean by categorizing things. Like, some of us can categorize certain interests or categorize things about certain people. It depends on if it's something that we find important or if we're interested in it. Some of us don't know how to separate our thoughts from our actions, and it depends in what context you mean it. But yeah, we do categorize things that we're interested in. Usually it's a really deep interest and focus to the point where we go over the top about things, and it can actually get us into a lot of trouble. So it depends in what way that you mean it.
Thank you, Gemma.
Yeah, Gemma, you got to let other people get a word in edgewise. Thank you.
Poor Gemma. Give it to her. I mean, she needs to give it to you.
Gemma, now, and let me say, Belle, you know what is a microcosm of tonight's show?
What?
You and I know. You never told me about Pencil Artist's dad. Never.
You
know that.
Yes.
Even if we're the only two people in the world that know that, you and I know that, right? Okay. And you're blamed for it. Now she's over there spewing that you're telling. First of all, I'm a little pissed that you didn't tell me about it. I'm wondering what else you fucking know.
I didn't open it. I showed you the proof. I haven't taken a phone call or text. I think I texted.
You didn't know that her dad was dead?
No, that's what she said. 3 weeks. I was going to say, oh my God, did your dad pass? I didn't have a chance to ask her. And the minute the way the shit went down, it's like you were the only one, Belle, but she could look at the messages and see they were unread. So that means I didn't know, and I really didn't know.
And here's the other thing. Pencil used to come on these shows and talk about her dad, how he used to beat the shit out of her and stuff, smacked her with coat hangers, tickled the butthole, weird shit like that. And now I don't understand all these people that had these horrible parents, and then they die, and all of a sudden the kids give a shit. You know what problem? I would like to know if he left her anything. And then she kind of made up with him because I think she ended up taking care of him at the end because she thought she was going to get a little scuttle. And these people don't. Lacey H's mom didn't leave her anything. Her Pencil Artist's dad didn't leave her anything. Twin Mama's mom didn't leave her anything. These are people that are perpetually catching up to zero. Mr. X said that a while ago. You know what I mean? Leanne, I'm not reading all the chat, Leanne. I don't even know what you're asking me.
Right. See, this to me is different. Like Leanne, even though she could say what she wants to say in chat, you don't have to read into everything. Just let her say it. Like,
listen. They have excuses. They did the same thing with my Social Security number. Somebody read out the first.
Right. I know what
the
happened.
first 5 numbers, and then somebody else put the last ones here. Well, I didn't do it. Laying Pipe's car's white too. Really? Really? What color is his car now? Show me proof. Watch her show. Listen, I give everybody a fair chance at first. I was very respectful to Pencil Artist for the first few minutes. And I got to sit up here and listen to her tell you how to run a channel. If any of these people had any ability to do that, you know what I mean? All Niels did was take the easy way out. He took the easy way out tonight. And he did it technically last night. And I wouldn't have had a problem if he would have said, Jim, I'm going to be the pre-show for, I'm going to be the pre-show for fun. But we pinched him into a corner and he couldn't work his way out of it. He got stuffed. And I'm not going to wait 2 or 3 days. He had an hour to call me. And I have, Bell, by the way, I have his number. Okay.
I was right. I was the peacemaker. I really knew Niels did nothing intentionally. And I was trying to tell Jim, he did listen a bit. I said, just calm down and wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Just have a conversation with the man.
I knew he was never going to, Bell, I knew he was never going to call me. I knew he wouldn't call me before his show. He didn't call, because you know why? He didn't call us to promote his show. He didn't have anybody else do it. He has been drifting over to, and look who's defending him in the chat, Leanne. See, he's one of those fence riders that now went hater. We knew we knew Watcher Crazy was this way. We knew Leanne was it. We have ways of figuring this out. We tell people and they're like, well, and then they find out it is what it is. And now they're surprised. We're never surprised. You're either for us or against us. Right, Gemma?
Yeah, and another reason I want to come up on Bell's panel and to support Jim. Look, guys, I've seen some comments aimed at Jim in this chat, and they've been very, very unfair and very, very nasty.
Like what? Like what?
People saying that you're sick in the head, you're fucked up in the head, and
well, that part's true, Gemma.
So am I.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the only thing they said that was true about Bell and I.
Like, if you don't like someone like Jim, then don't be here. Jim has the right to express himself and say what he wants to say, and Belle has the right to say what she wants to say. It's her channel. And the thing is, if you don't like being in Belle's show, or you don't like being at Jim's show or my show or whatever, don't be there. Like, Jim is who he is. He's not going to change. Belle is who she is. She's not going to change. And you have to learn to accept people for who they are. And whether you think Jim's wrong, or you think Belle's wrong, or you think I'm wrong, so be it. Like, we're not going to change who we are. And Jim is very honest. And I've got to like him for that. And I think he's a really straight up, genuine guy. I adore the world of Belle, and I'm going to be here to defend both of them.
Thank you, Emma.
They're my friends. So if you don't like Jim, don't be here. If you don't like Belle, don't be here.
This is what I don't understand.
Just be respectful, guys. Grow up. We're adults.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but they are ready. I get it. We've been together a long time. Everybody knows. Everybody. And the closest people to me should have known this a long time ago. I'm not going to tell Jim to go fuck off. He is part of Belle V. He's part of Belle V, right? He comes up here. I want him here. It's my show. I want him here. I don't give a fuck what he's saying in any other channels about fucking anybody. But tonight I was coming in to have a conversation and ask Jim, let's not fucking trash people. I told him earlier, this is not what I want anymore. I don't want you speaking on anybody. I don't want you this and that. He was in agreement. But people that I'm saying, okay, I'm not going to block you. I mean, or whatever. You could just come. And then, oh, man, I had a plan to just talk to Jim and work certain things out. And I wasn't afforded that. Everybody was jumping the gun just because they knew the plan. And Crazy Brett acting the way like never I've seen before, So I don't know how this is like, oh my God, it's a shocker. Was there anybody really who thought I would get rid of Jim. I'm more of you thinking that Jim's going to be a part somehow. And if I had to work some things out, you know what I mean? Then we could work things out. But give me a fucking chance. It was like the people knew they were going to trigger Crazy Brat and Cluckers just acted, well, not Cluckers, because she'll tell you to fuck off. But Crazy Brat was acting in a way that she normally does not act. And that took me. And I was like, oh, she knows exactly the plan that I want, how I want the show to go. This isn't the time. Like, why? Yes, I wasn't, because Jim was yappity yappity. I wanted to get past the video. And I kept saying, Jim, we're going to talk after the video. But then all of a sudden, now Jim's distracted in the chat. We can't get through the video. Like, just, God, I wish you just waited. And I don't care.
I would love to. I can't wait for the day where we could just come on these shows and not have to have these people. Unfortunately, it's too black and white. It's too right, left. It's too up, down. It's too yes, no. Our crowd is not like that. You either for or against us. And I would listen. We had an interview with Twin Mama's landlord that says exactly what we've said for 3 years. Now we've got that fucking idiot moron over there and Watcher. By the way, Watcher of Crazy's got everybody she could possibly have. She hasn't broken 105 people. How many are watching you over here, Belle?
174.
Yeah, you've doubled that puke. And this is a pop-up show. I sent out a robo-text, didn't even send out a robo-call. Hours, you were 45 minutes late to the program. It wasn't even one of those things. We didn't even have time to promote it. They've got everybody in the world over there, and they can't even get half of what you have, Belle. And a lot of our people are over there right now. If our people that are watching Watcher Crazy right now just to listen to fucking aphasia lady shit down her fucking leg again, she's mad because, let me show you something, Belle. Give me a second. I got to show you something that'll shock you. Watch this. I found this the other day in my emails. Hold on.
Yes. Okay, let me see. Jim Terry, I am most convinced you are devil, almost. He is fucked up.
And the thing is, people need to respect Belle's show and respect what Belle wants to do. Like, people need to stop trying to run her channel and her topic of the show. Like, if Belle wants to talk about a certain thing, a certain person, a certain theme, you need to let her talk about it. It's her channel, for God's sake. Like, we're meant to be adult platform.
Yes.
Like, let Belle have her say. Let Belle do what she wants to do. If you don't like it, then leave.
Right.
That's like.
And some people already knew that, you know, I had a conversation with Jim about things. Some things, you know what I mean? I already had the conversation. So it's not like they're so annoying. I can't. But I'm not going to say anything. It is, I don't care what they say or do. Everybody is grown. It's never my choice to pick Jim or Crazy Brat. It's not my choice. It is Crazy Brat and Jim's choice. Their decisions, if they want to leave. If they're not happy and comfortable with what I want on panel, and I've made so many fucking sacrifices. None of you bitches, none, okay, are going to say you did as many. None, because it wasn't, no. But
William,
I decided not to, you know, a third time. I've never badmouthed her. This is the third time she's gone on a panel and she'll tell me that's not me. I would never do that. And well, this is like your third time doing it. If you mistook something, like give it a minute. Text me. Say I would have muted. I would have let Jim take over the show. I would have cleared it right up right away. Why? Right. But I think people already, how could people, again, it's her decision. She don't like that he speaks on her, which I understand. There's a lot of people that speak on me. I could give two rats asses. I've been on panels with them. I could give a fuck. So I don't know what to say. It was decisions. That's what I said. Even I told Crazy Bride it would be Jim's decision.
Right.
Just the way she's at, it would be your decision. That's it.
Yeah.
Not, so I don't make the choice. So if you're leaving, you're leaving. I don't owe. I have done so much. I don't fucking owe anybody anything. If you couldn't see that Jim was never ever going anywhere, I did say about Texas and Barbara, and I took care of it. I did what I said I was out to do. I got in it. It just was fucked up. It's just, I don't believe Crazy Brat I don't believe it was intentional. Watcher, yeah, but I don't think she was looking to ruin the show. You know, she just wanted to call you out. That's not what I want. But in all fairness, then I can't, nor do I want to have shows about her. You know what I mean? So, and we just keep it separate.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the bottom line right now. Right now, Watcher of Crazy has a show you're doubling her on. Okay? Go in there like Leanne is doing here or William is doing here and talk that shit in their chat. They will nail you like this. You will be gone if you're not 100% pro their conversation. But we got Leanne in here talking shit. William Brooklyn, who is on government assistance, a fall-down drunk. He's not doing anything to improve his life, living off of government assistance, and over here talking shit because nobody will give him a $4.99 membership to Angel Gotti. If you went over to Watcher of Crazy's chat right now and said, hey, did anybody hear the how her twin mama, how's she allowed to have those children? They wouldn't even hesitate to get rid of you. They wouldn't even hesitate to get rid of you.
This doesn't bother me. It shouldn't bother you. To let them say whatever they're going to say about certain subjects. No, but this is all bullshit. You're here to entertain, to be on panel. Like, we just need to focus. This is all bullshit. You know how many times trolls come in, call me names?
I was going to quickly address William's comment about Jim in the chat. He said that Jim's attacking woman. Let me put that straight right now. I'm a woman. Jim's never attacked me. He's been nothing but pleasant and genuine to me. I don't think that's fair comment. You may think that's your own opinion about Jim, but don't say things like that in the chat unless you've got facts. Because Jim's been nothing but decent. I'm a woman. He's never attacked me.
Let me bring this up. And Leanne, you're not giving anything back to us. I've never cried over YouTube. Okay, honey? All right? Here's the deal. This email I have never shown publicly. I've talked about this story. Never shown this publicly. Let me get rid of this. And I'm doing this right now because that dirtbag who hides behind an illness over on Watcher of Crazies right now, I'm getting ready to play a professional football game in Muskegon, Michigan on television. About 10 minutes before we kick off, the head football coach and he's one of the commissioners of the league. The main commissioner of the league, the professional league that I played in, was a guy named Terry Foster. He also happened to be our coach. The game is getting ready to kick off. The national anthem is going on. By the way, this game was simulcast on Jim Terry TV. It's still on YouTube right now. I could pull it up and show you. Thousands of people in an arena in Michigan are getting ready to watch this. And I see our head coach. And this is my job, by the way, going like this to me in the tunnel of the arena. You, come here. Battle Creek Smoke versus Muskegon, Western Michigan Ironmen. It was May 30th of last year. The game's on YouTube. It was put there after it was on their local television station. Great game, by the way.
Why is this important?
He's holding a piece of paper. The head coach, commissioner of the league. He's there with the owner of the other team and a security guard and the arena manager and a media guy. For me, my 23rd year of playing. And they're showing me this email. Now, I've taken out Terrence Foster's email. I kept the date in there, the subject. Just got this from the GM of Western Michigan. The general manager, not of my team, of the team we're playing, is getting his phone blown up and emails. You people think I go after these people for no reason. You think these people don't, and I've got hundreds of these lined up ready to go in case I've ever got to defend myself on any platform, on any court case, with any police officer. Here is an example, and the reason I'm bringing this up is right now, Justice for Harmony, also known as Aphasia Lady, is up there screaming and crying after the people on that panel accused her of going after Kaylee's daughter. This email is, now I'm over in the corner with these people in our league, and this is what they're reading to me. Now, I'm going to read it as it's coming in, okay? Because this woman, obviously, there's some mental issue here. May 30th at 8:19 p.m. By the way, that's East Coast time. 8:19 is 7:19 in Michigan. I think it was where we were playing. I don't know if that was in Michigan, was an hour behind. I think it was. I'm not sure. The game starts 8:30 Eastern. This is 11 minutes before the game kicks off, and I'm in the tunnel with people I don't even know, and my boss and the commissioner of the league. Dear Trevor Tozgalewski, I don't even know who the fuck Tozgalewski is. Never heard of this guy. I deeply concerned about one of your player, indoor football, Jim Terry. Now, let me read that how it should be said. I'm deeply concerned about one of your players in indoor football, Jim Terry. I had a stroke 4 years ago. I am suffering from aphasia. Aphasia is a disorder that affects how you communicate. It can impact your speech as well as the way you write and understand both spoken and written languages. I worked tirelessly for 3 years on way I communicate. I'm going to read it like it is. About 1 year ago, I started to get on YouTube. I was interested in Dylan Round's case. Jim Terry was PI on the case. I clicked on Jim Terry's show. 2 months later, I joined Jim Terry membership, $6.99. By the way, I should have charged way more than that. Jim Terry number is shown YouTube. I texted him, interested in the Dylan Rounds case, is what she means. Jim Terry called me. The first phone was interested. Jim Terry was amazed by my voice. I thought she was a fucking retard. So yeah, I thought she was pretty funny. He wanted me to come on his show. Yeah, because I thought it'd be fucking hilarious. I didn't feel comfortable coming on the show. And by the way, we give our panel open to anybody, no matter what they have. We've had people with Asperger's. We've had people with mental disorders. We've had people with amputations. We've had people with mental retardation. And we've had the craziest of all of them, nurses.
I thought you were going to say Bellevue, because that's
I do the same thing. I don't feel comfortable coming on the show. A couple days later, he called me yet again. By the way, this is not how this went. This woman peppered me to look into the Dylan Rounds case, and I was only interested in having her come on the show because she sounded funny. I was going to have her make prank calls and stuff. I didn't want to come on his show. She's making it look like I'm begging this nut job to come on my show. He's at me, fuck you, I don't believe you, and I hung up. My husband was very emotional about the way he's speaking to me. In December 2022, I canceled my membership. My husband worked tirelessly to evade any harm to me. My husband went on another creator's platform and was telling the story how my aphasia was impacting my life. My husband swore at Jim Terry. No, what the guy did was he made a video acting like a tough guy and said he wanted to kick my ass but wouldn't tell us where he is. They also tried to send a cease and desist order to a producer that Mr. X knew in a P.O. box. Since then, I always remember the aphasia girl, Jim Terry quote for me. 2 weeks, my husband, Steven, was in a serious car accident. Steven's niece started a GoFundMe account for Steven, screenshot included. Now they're not a GoFundMe account on my stroke. Yeah, because after this lady harassed me on channels for months, Salty Pancakes and all that, I called that fucking company and said, hey, I think this is fraudulent. Fucking cut off that GoFundMe. These people are obviously able to work. If they have time to fuck with me on YouTube, they have time to fucking work. Well, they stopped her GoFundMe, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Aphasia lady. Now they're not GoFundMe on my stroke. The GoFundMe was not for her stroke. See how they're lying? The GoFundMe, and everybody remembers this, was for Aphasia lady's husband who was in a car accident, or my different life struggles through my stroke. Jim Terry has emailed Stephanie. Now, guys, let me explain something. I'm not a school teacher. The national anthem is going on, and there's television cameras. And my fucking head coach, the commissioner of the league, the general manager of the other team, 10 minutes before the game's getting ready to be televised, don't forget I got to kick off, are reading me an email from this fucking whack job. She called everybody but Santa Claus and wrote letters to everybody but the Pope about me. Jim has emailed Stephanie. They're like, who the fuck is Stephanie? I said, I don't know. Sizable donation for GoFundMe account. Canceled the GoFundMe account. She didn't get the $3,000 that was raised on that fucking GoFundMe. Good. Good. Get a job. Jim Terry on his show, Husband Dead. My husband never walk again. My husband in traction. Me, he said garbage, me adult diaper. My husband name, phone number. Many horrible things, including our You Jim Terry show and his co-host, Mark Terry. I empower you to watch his show. I am the aphasia girl, Jim and Mark Terry included in Jim Terry and above. I am part of the aphasia stroke group near me. Who gives a fuck? You'd have better luck with a bowling alley, a bowling team. I am part of missing kids groups near me. Who gives a fuck? And I'm part of the New England Patriot group in the NFL. What? And I tell you that the aphasia girl, Jim and Mark quotes, want no part of me. Jim Terry says his father has been swatting Jim Terry music in Palm Harbor, Florida. I live in New Hampshire. I empower you to watch Jim Terry's show. My husband's car accident was not my husband's fault. I have the accident report, and I fully my attorney notify. I suggest that Jim Terry retires from indoor football and quits. Sincerely, Michelle and Stephanie, and then there's their names. Now, they're like, this lady and people are blowing up our phones. Somebody just called our office and said, did you get the email? By the way, this guy's a registered sex offender. They're talking about me. They didn't give a fuck about this whack job email, but there were so many calls and messages and stuff from this group and this woman that now they're asking me if I'm allowed to kick off the game because I'm not allowed to be around children. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, this lady's a fucking imbecile. She has no fucking leg to stand on. She's a stalker. So for you people that don't think that my family has been fucking corrupted, or that these people have gone after my loved ones, or that these people haven't made up things or done things, we're just better at doing it. And my coach, and I says, well, what do you want to do? I'm not a registered sex offender. There's a police officer right here. You got 20 of them in this arena. We kick off in 3 minutes. I get paid to play. If I'm a sex offender, I'll leave. Run my background. They looked at our head coach who got this email, and they said, well, what do you want to do? He goes, he's one of the best guys that's ever played this game. This has never been an issue before. And we're not going to take one of our only players that scores points in the game and take him off the email of some douchebag.
Right, that's hearsay.
Now, if my coach would have contacted this woman and said, we got rid of him. By the way, Jim Terry's a fucking idiot. He's doing drugs. He's smoking dope. He's high at the games. He's an alcoholic and shit all over me. They would be playing that right now. They didn't, because the league and the team and the ownership said, this is one of the most well-respected athletes this industry has ever seen. There's a reason he's played here for 25 years. Tell this fucking lady go fuck herself. We're getting ready to go kick off. Now that's great. But now I got to go kick off with a mental capacity. Be like a doctor getting ready to go into surgery and finding out his kid was just in a car accident. You think he wants to scrub up? Now I got to go into a fucking game knowing that these people are sending emails and phone calls saying I'm a pedophile to people they don't even know, for no other reason that I didn't want to work with this lady on the Dylan Rounds case. I mean, did you see the way she emails? Do you really think this is somebody I would fucking trust? So, Belle, I've never shown a lot of this stuff publicly.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to do. So any law enforcement agency, any cop out there, I will go down the list of these morons. The Betty Haywards, the Twin Mamas, the Crystal Anns. When was the last time we talked shit about Crystal Ann? Never. It's been months. Why? She don't fuck with us. That's true. Hillbilly, Big Head Tommy, it is hillbilly heaven. So now all these people have a platform. And all Niels did was see this and be like, I had 21 people Friday night. He didn't talk to me because he wanted to see how it went. And he made the choice, which is to be with them. It's so simple. It's 1 + 1 = 9. Right, Gemma?
Yeah, and the thing is, if you say, like, I had this talk with another YouTuber the other day. They were doing a stream about loyalty and friendship, and it's relevant to the discussion, so I'll bring it up briefly. If you say you're loyal to somebody and you're friends with somebody and you get close to them, like I'm really, really close to Belle, then you have to prove that, because if you say you're going to support somebody, you need to be there. You need to show that support. You need to have their back when they're being trolled and bullied and threatened and potentially doxxed and swatted and other stuff. I would not let anything happen to Belle or Jim. I care about them. They're my friends. I class them as family. And if you don't like them, or so you're going to be disloyal, then don't be here. Don't be here and troll and be nasty and vile and disgusting. And if you want to choose someone over Belle, then stick with that other person. You've made that choice. Like, you either be here and be loyal to Belle and support her and believe in her, or you stay the hell away. That's your choice. You shouldn't be going to one person, come back to Belle, going to one person, come back to Belle. It doesn't work. You're either for Belle, for Jim, for me, or you're not.
See, like right now, it's fine. Everybody in chat, people aren't blocked. Everything's talking fine. Everybody's just listening to the show. Jim's not addressing anything. They're not, that's it. It's okay. The mods will take care of the bad stuff. They know what to do. And I trust them.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general, like, if you're going to be loyal to someone, you say you're friends with them, that you love them, you care about them, then you be here. If not, you stay away, because you don't need it. Belle needs people to be loyal to her. Jim needs people to be loyal to him. People need to be loyal to people in general. And loyalty doesn't go a long way on this platform, unfortunately. A lot of people are two-faced snakes, and they go and do other shit what they shouldn't do. And I've seen a lot of people do that to me in the past. And I support a very, very, very small number of people. And I'll always have Belle and Jim's back. And that's the way it is.
It's so cute. And I appreciate you that you just, we're both fucking fuck ups. Right?
Yeah, I know.
You're just like, yep, I'll take them on. I'm with them 100%. I love that. It's so sweet.
Everybody they could possibly have, Belle, is over there, and they've never got above 110 people. Never. They made their decision, and
Nils, he can't be upset with me. I'm allowing. I didn't get involved in that because I already on the outside was trying to keep peace on both ends, which Nils was very calm. Now we know who, of course, would be the higher, strong one. In the...
He was being passive aggressive. He's different than I am. He's not the same animal. He's not confrontational. Here's the thing. If Belle called me tonight and said, hey, Jim, I'm going to do a show with Nils. It's not going to be about any of this stuff. Nils is going to come up on the show he's going to go hunting in his property. He's going to show his cabin. I don't want this to turn into a shit show. I'd be like, Belle, no problem. Do you want me to come up later on? You want me to send out a robocall? I called Belle and said, this is what I got. I got a fucking interview with Twin Mama's uncle who is shitting all over her, who accused her of neglecting handicapped autistic kids. They're living in filth, that she's not working, that she's using the money for things other than to take care of those children. She's getting the money for these children and living off of it. She was thrown out of her house. She turned her back on her son. It's not me saying it. It's her uncle. It's her landlord. If Belle was like, listen, no, I don't want to play that over here. I'll watch it on your show. I don't want to play it on here. Belle says, yeah, I don't want to turn my show into that, but it's 12 minutes. Okay. And it's the same pattern. You know why? Because it worked with Homegrown Cowboy. They beat that guy and beat that guy and threatened that guy and threatened that guy until what? He caved. The only difference is Belle doesn't have anybody like that they can go after. It's only her. They're not going after Belle V's brother or her mother or any of these fucking people. There's not a lot of people there because the people either got her back and they know if I come on here, how many people are watching you right now?
164.
Yeah. Watcher of Crazy will never beat anything I do anywhere. Anywhere. We've got too good of a core of a base. Everybody and their mother is over there right now, and our people are over there striking it, and they got 104. They got 92. They got 68. They got 91. They got 101. There's not that many people.
Why are your peeps not chatting in chat? I don't understand.
I think a lot of our people don't chat, Bill. And the ones that do, like Rainbow Melon, I think is at work. And some of these people, they feel like maybe, and I would like to have worked that out. I would rather our people come up here and work it out with you than me fight with these fucking idiots.
Right. Yeah, right. Look, we're moving on. On here, there's no definite talk about Watcher nor Crazy Brat. I asked you.
Or Lacey H or any. They're gone. But in order to not talk about them, they can't be in the eyesight. Right. And that's a tough position to put you in, Belle. It is. I know that.
Right.
Like Queen of Ocean, you just said that it's very kind of me of what I said. It's the truth. Like my channel, Belle has been with me a very, very, very long time. Without Belle and her audience, my channel won't be as strong as what it is. Belle supports what I'm trying to do here on the YouTube platform. I'm trying to make the world a better place. My tiny, tiny corner of YouTube. I'm trying to make people understand me better. And YouTube is my form of therapy. Without Belle and people in her corner support me, I wouldn't be here. She's had my back for years. I have her back, and that's the way it is. And I'll always be here for her. I ain't going nowhere. And it's the same for Jim. I'll support Jim. Jim's become a good friend to me. I trust the guy. I think he's cool. I think he's honest. I think he's legit. And I know some of you don't like him. That's your own opinion. But I love Jim and I love Belle, and I'm always going to be here.
But at the end of the day, I'm ultimately responsible for me and me alone.
Now, let me also state this.
Hey, Shark. Yes.
Yeah, let me also state this. A lot of these people that come back and forth, we've busted out. I mean, don't forget, it was only a year and a half ago we had Lacey H's mother-in-law shitting all over her here. Everything that woman said about Lacey H a year and a half later came true. She's never going to move out of that place. She's never going to get a job. She's never going to work. She's only going to live off my son. She's never going to get a car on her own. Everything that way. Her mom's going to die. She's not going to move. The only one that's really pinned down, wait until those kids are old enough, her children. That boyfriend of hers will be gone. The only reason is it's cheaper to handle her this way than pay child support.
Why are you still so angry at? Well,
because I'm going back.
After this show, we are talking about nobody.
Right, I know that, Belle. I know that. And I know you got a soft spot for her, but they're speaking volumes by being over there right now.
Right, and I don't care.
But let me tell you something. What people forget is that all these people share the same thing. They all had people in their lives dump all over them. Watch her crazy. We've got 6 people in her family and many more that know her that took a major shit on her. If she's such a great person, nobody would say anything bad. How many people have they had talk negative about me that know me? Ever got one of my parents? They've tried. Ever gotten one of my siblings? They've tried. Ever gotten one of my football coaches? They've tried. They emailed the fucking team as I was going on the field. And if I was as much of a shithead as any of these people, the coach would have emailed them back and said, you know what? First of all, I wouldn't even have been there. Okay? I mean, I wouldn't even have been there. They wouldn't even have signed me.
Right.
Not only that, but they all say I'm hiding. I'm hiding. They were making they knew I was on television. They knew hours, if not days before, where I was going to be in Battle Creek. Nobody showed up. Nobody came and served me.
Yes, Lee and Niels.
So
I understand.
Now, hold on. So we've got Watcher Crazy's family and friends have shit all over her. We've got Lacey H's mother-in-law and people shit all over her. Asia lady. It's not me coming on here and saying, Belle is this, this, and this. It's me calling people in their lives and interviewing them about public figures that shit on them. I don't know that I've ever had a phone call where somebody hasn't done that I've gotten a hold of. I have never called anybody and they said, you're fighting.
I don't know how you do it.
You're fighting because, Belle, it's nothing that I did. It's the fact that these people have these lives. If somebody called my mom and said, hey, we heard your son's a fucking drug addict. And my mom got on the phone and was like, he did this, this, and this, and he got a DUI, and he touched his sister, and all the shit, salty pancakes. His sister admitted to a stranger that he molested her. It's not me coming on here and spewing this. And what did Lacey H say in the chat? I'm not watching this on Twin Mama. I'm out of here. Why, Lacey? Why? When it was about me and they were making shit up, you were all ears.
Well, they're friends.
Where's the interview? Fumble Nuts Friday Night lied to you people. He told you he had a 2-hour interview with somebody in my life. No, he doesn't. Where's the process servers and the warrants for 3 years over here, 4 years I've been on here? They don't exist. My phone number has been the same for almost 18 years. How can I be hiding from the haters when the haters are sending my job emails?
The way you said that.
I don't even know where to remember. They did the same thing to you, Belle. Oh, here is her. She's not really a nurse. Here's her license. It's expired. And I found the real one. I said, no, it's not. I got shit for that. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
I'm not going to lie because it makes me look better. I don't need to. All I got to do is take a mirror, like Mr. X says, and put it in Watcher Crazy's face. Her grandchildren's mom was on my show, shitting all over her. Oh, but it's because he said he's a private investigator. I have never used the fact that I was a very successful private investigator in states outside of Florida as any reason to swerve anybody. If you know anything, the last thing anybody wants to talk to is a private investigator. The last thing I would do is call up Kaylee's mom and say, hey, I'm a private investigator. You want to talk to me about your daughter? All I did was say, hey, Kaylee's mom, listen to what your daughter said about you. Bink! And she went off like a rocket.
Yeah, Jim Terry's right. No one wants to talk to a private investigator. I know that. My uncle's one, and yeah,
Ronan.
shit and threats and all sorts of shit he gets on a daily is scary. So yeah, you do not want to be talking to a private investigator unless you really, really need to be in that position.
You know, and we can help channels. We do it all the time, but we want to get something out of it. You know, we spend a lot of time on the OTT. It's $29 a month. We want to make sure people are getting their money's worth. It's a business. But this shit out here is just to protect our and to lash back. They would want nothing more than to see us quit run. And why would we do that if it's successful? And we can make other people successful. But the trade-off is you got to put up with what you put up with. If you put your foot in the dirt, draw a line in the sand, say, fuck you, Watcher, you ain't going to come over here. And Watcher did that because either you were going to get rid of me and they would have used this as their platform, or she was going to go over there and say, fuck Bell. They're replaying your show. They're replaying your show.
Yeah. Actually, I got a lot more. I'm glad everything happened the way it did. I got a lot more out of what I wanted tonight. So, fuck, I didn't even have a chance. I just wanted you to get through the video, and I just wanted to talk to you and show everybody, like, this is real and raw right here. And I wasn't afforded that, and I'm pissed at that. I don't give a fuck if they go. I already know. I'm not stupid. I already know what everybody's doing and why. But it doesn't bother me. It doesn't fucking reflect on me. Go do it. Go call me names. I'm not gonna call you names.
Bill, can you imagine if you got caught at Target stealing and you had a nose tutor and admitted on camera that it was for fucking fentanyl?
Oh, they be playing it.
I'm sure they'd be sympathetic of your drug issue, Belle.
Right.
I fell down on a football field that was turf put over ice, and they were saying I was drunk and high. Give me a fucking break.
Right.
And listen, it would be one thing if people had wildly different stories. If Watcher of Crazy's ex-boyfriend, who, by the way, died of a drug overdose. It's amazing all these women date these drug addicts. Danielle's first true love died of a fentanyl overdose. Betty Hayward's first two husbands are longtime drug users. Her boyfriend, who's currently in prison, is a drug user. And a guy who just happened to drive, I don't know, randomly 2,600 miles across the country and land a block from her house, rob all the Targets and Walmarts, whose car was spotted by everybody in her neighborhood, who was hooking up illegal cable, who had drugs on him. Betty's not aware of that. These are a lot of coincidences. And I go to the people who are seeing this because you don't have to believe me. You know what I'm going to say. And they tell you, and we get people saying, I'm not going to watch that. I don't want to see that. I don't think he's telling the truth. It's not even me saying it. Watcher of Crazy's grandchildren's mom came on our show and stated what she stated. I'm the bad guy? You think if Watcher of Crazy in any of the half a dozen times she's called my father, if my father said, hey, Jimmy did this when he was a kid, she wouldn't be all over it? Doesn't exist. Where's the Linda Friday interviewed from Candace Howard? Where's the big chuts that they had where some stranger girl, young underage girl, walked in my dad's store? It was going to shut down Jim Terry Music. My father's been in business 50 fucking years. I played arena football and indoor football 25 years. And I'll play next year too if I want. And then after that, I would say maybe in 3 years I'll become a head coach. I think I'll do this another 3 to 4 years and then be a head coach. Why stop? People are willing to hire me. It's just like you, Belle, with the nursing. You'll do it again. I know you will. You know why? Because you'll want to. I know you will. It's the same thing.
I believe that. Yeah. So
They came to your house, Belle, with a camera. They called the cops. They didn't do. Was that my fault? Assholes drove 6 hours in a car that was held together by duct tape and rubber bands, which, by the way, blew up on the side of the road. They came to your door and filmed it all the while telling Watcher of Crazy that they were coming to your house. She sure knows how to find you when we're going to play a video of Twin Mama being a dirtbag, but she didn't know how to get a hold of you on your show or in person or on email. She can, boy, Watcher of Crazy jumped all over your ass when she was blocked in the chat. Couldn't give you a heads up that 2 whack jobs were on their way to your fucking door.
All I know is that I could say whatever the fuck I want have a conversation with Watcher outside of YouTube. Her and I, there's certain things we will text each other, and it's not for, and I'm never showing any text messages, but it's not for anything. There was something she did. And for me, it was like, I want to say thank you for saying what you said or whatever. I can understand her being upset, but it wasn't to hurt her. It's just like, you knew the plan. I told her this is what I wanted to do. So that's what's getting me. I'm not understanding why nobody knew, okay, wait, Belle told us this. She wants to do it this way. So, okay, all right, now we got a video. Maybe she wants to go past the video. I mean, you don't need to be brain surgeon to realize that, okay, Belle is waiting. And also Belle verbalized, Jim, I want to talk to you. You know, we're going to talk later, whatever. And that I don't know if it was intentional or not. I don't even know what to think anymore.
You don't know if her coming to your house was intentional? She drove 7 hours to get there. I think that's pretty intentional.
Well, no, yeah, but I'm saying tonight, it's like,
Belle, she knew how to get a hold of you when she was blocked in your chat, but couldn't get a hold of you when her chat room on her show, which, by the way, there was only like 30 people over there, they were talking about driving to your house. I mean, what do you think would happen right now if somebody said they were driving to somebody's house that's on that panel? If now somebody in the chat said, hey, Jim Terry's on his way to a aphasia lady's house in New Hampshire or Vermont or wherever that whack job lives, I'm pretty sure it would make it back to certain people. They didn't do that for you because they wanted that aha moment. Let me tell you one other thing that they're saying over there, and this is I love this topic. That I invited Fumblenuts to my dad's business to meet me. If that's the case, and that's what I wanted, his goal was to see me and be there, why did he cover his license plate when he pulled into the place? He was invited, right? Why did him and his daughter come together and film in the store while Fumblenuts is taking my father to another side of the store? She's filming other rooms and other people in there. By the way, this isn't hearsay. We have it all on camera. If he was going there because I told him to, why did he use a fake name? Why was he filming the back of the business? Why did he park in an area where he didn't think there was cameras, but there was? Why did he go in there and pay in cash and not with a debit card? Why did he go in there and act like he was a big Jim Terry fan? He was a big Jim Terry fan. Why did he leave a fake name, Christopher Leak? We've got it on surveillance footage. If he was invited in there and it wasn't a sneaky thing, why hasn't he released all the footage that was of that day? He's released all the other footage he has multiple times. Maybe it would show him as a coward. If he really was invited there, why didn't he show up and say, your son invited me here, where is the douchebag? He didn't do any of that. The next time he came, he did step on the property. He had already stepped on the property, Watcher of Crazy. He should have been trespassed the first time. We never thought it doesn't matter if he came on the property the second time. By the way, show the whole footage. He walks down the side of the property. He leaves the sidewalk. See, it went from he didn't leave the sidewalk to he didn't walk on the property. Bullshit. How do you know, Watcher? Were you there? See, we're pinching you people into a corner where you got to deal with us. Watcher of Crazy, if she's on that airplane, is going to have to deal with us. There's a reason she's not showing her itinerary. Goes back to everything. There's a reason they don't have any interviews. They ain't got nothing. There's a reason they're not showing any warrants. There's a reason they're not interviewing anybody in Belle's life. If Belle was this large type asshole, her fucking neighbors called and gave her a heads up as to what happened. Do you know what happened when we called some of these people's neighbors? Betty Hayward's neighbors shit all over her. Your neighbors called you and said there's some fucking fat bitch out in front of the house with a camera. I'm going to bet your neighbors that know you probably. You understand where I'm coming from? If he did nothing wrong, if Fumblenuts had no issue, why did he lie about everything? And then, by the way, told everybody about it behind closed doors, but never gave his real name. It wasn't until we doxed the shit out of him that he admitted that he was there. The reason he fucked up is because we figured out who he was before he told everybody. And since then, he's been perpetually beaten down.
Jim Reed chat. Jen Fritz said Jim Reed chat.
Yeah, I know the mods. I'm not going to put any more pressure on Belle V. Belle V knows which way the wind blows. You know what I mean? I'm grateful that she gives us the opportunity to come up here and crush Watcher of Crazy. I'm this large, tight, bad guy, but I got the highest paying platform in the fucking country.
Yeah, I know. You know, it was getting crazy with Easy and Dale. Like, every time you would say, "Oh, there was something your mods didn't take care of it," and I would say, "That's what Texas and Barbara are here to do." You know, whatever. And I have proof from both Dale and Easy that they sent me all the comments from the last shows, and there's a lot of them that they timed out, and you could see it. You could see the timeout, and you could see who did it and everything like that. So I know that they're not trying to sabotage you in any way. I don't want any more talk about them. They're not against you. I promise you. They are good. They are good. I know on the outside, maybe they're going to say something because you keep saying something. So I'm just asking you just not to say anything anymore. Out of respect of me, and just hear this go.
I can't remember which panel it was. The person asked was, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?"
Right.
What is this? You fucker! Look, he did a leg slut. What is it? A side sweep. All right, Jim, go ahead.
Sorry about that. I was trying to watch something real quick so that I could get a beat on something. But Belle, my question is, I mean, these people are not my friends. Lacey H, Niels, Homegrown Cowboy, Crazy Brat Cluckers, all those people are all over there. You didn't do anything to these people.
And I'm not going to.
How does that make you feel, though? Does that hurt?
It's okay. With Watcher, I knew exactly what her reaction would be. Because I know not everything about her, but I know Watcher. We know each other a long time. and both our numbers. If we need something or need to say something, she texted me the other night, "Did you block Geraldine?" I said, "Absolutely not." So, wait.
Let me say this, and I see what the mods are shitting on me. Easy Now 90 says, "Look at the effect Jim has had on your chat tonight. Dead as fuck." You know why? Because you people are mods. Easy Now 90, if you unmodded yourself and some of these people did, this chat would be ripping. You know how I know that? Because Belle V has double the amount of people watching her that Watcher of Crazy does. But our people aren't going to come in here and disrespect her chat by fighting with you. They'd rather just not be here and watch. That's the respect
wait a minute. Easy Now is a good. I don't know what your shit is with them. You think that they don't have
it's my fault that your chat is dead. It's my fault that she's got double the numbers of Watcher of Crazy. Easy Now. You're looking at Easy Now does not like us. He has not liked us for a long time. Yeah,
and that's
he doesn't like us.
But when it comes to chat, I've seen it with my own eyes. He sends it to me. He's followed the rules. And he sends them to me, and I see all the things, people say. And Easy now is either blocking or doing 24-hour holds, whatever. He's following whatever I said. And then he sends me the proof. And
I know, Monica. I've seen that. There's people in the chat that are saying that I blow men and stuff like that. And Easy Now 90 has not done anything about it. He'll work some angle or say that that's not really what was said or time them out.
But wait a minute. If you're looking in StreamYard, remember, no. Neither one of them are going to leave that.
So
just stop
with that. And I know that. And I'll tell you what, Easy Now 90, take your mod stick away and watch my people come in here and crush you.
Like, as a mod for Bell, like, I often sit and lurk a lot of the time. Like, I won't time out, ban, get rid of people unless I really feel the comments are vile or they are personally attacking Bell or any of Bell's close friends like Jim. I will sit there and wait, and then if I see something, I'm like, no, fuck you, and I get rid of you. Like, I even email Bell things that I've removed. I'm like, Bell, I removed this because of this. I removed it because of this, and I send Bell the proof of what I've removed. But I lurk until I take action, and if I really feel I need to, then I'll get rid of you. Simple as that. I won't explain anything, but I don't do it unless Bell either says to, or I feel that it's personally got to a point where Bell's getting attacked and it needs to be got rid of.
So I kind of, and I also knew, because history repeats itself, I also knew what Crazy Brat and Clucker's response is going to be. So it's not a shock to me. It really isn't. And that's why I don't let things affect me that way. The older I get, listen, your decision, it doesn't hurt me. Go do what you think is best for you. I want you to be happy. If not being around me anymore doesn't make you happy, then and I said the same thing to Crazy Brat about Jim. I said, if Jim is not happy or he thinks he's uncomfortable or he's this or that or whatever, I'm asking, because when we got back together,
I'll be right. Hold on, let me go pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, 11 months ago, we got back together, and where he was coming on the show and stuff, and there was some fight show or whatever shows sometimes, but more than he wasn't attacking anybody. He was going by all my requests, and I was pretty impressed by it. And everything was fine. Everything was fine with Crazy Brat. We were all fine. And then I can't remember now what the fuck I was going to say. But anyway, I don't know. We were all fine. I don't have Gemma. Can you bring me back on track? We were all fine. What was I saying that about?
You were saying that you, Crazy Brat, and people were fine, and you were basically saying about, your mods send you evidence of when they get rid of people, so you know what was said and why it was removed.
Right. And that was Jim's question. How does it make you feel?
Yeah.
Watcher, I knew, and she sometimes, if you're gonna hate somebody for their reactions in a heated moment, we all have heated moments, and we all do good shit. And I already knew she'd be having a heated moment, which I understand her point of view. I really do. But I'm not denying anything, what I said or anything that I said to her. And I did most of what I wanted to do, but not the way I wanted to do it. And whatever, there's still going to have to be conversation. But, yeah.
Welcome back, Jim.
Sorry about that. How many are watching you now?
157.
She's dropping. She's way under 100. A lot of, and you know what it is? Because I wanted to go check. I want to hear Niels. Niels is doing nothing but saying how much he's always disliked me. He didn't like how I treated MacGyver. By the way, MacGyver on Homegrown Cowboys show, his brother came on my show and said how the man fakes the slip and falls, won't work, was a dropout, sued his own family, had a criminal history, a drug and alcohol problem, and I'm the bad guy? You know what I mean? There's a difference between people that watch a show and support a show. Watching a show is not enough to support it. Watching a show is watching a show. It's not supporting it. Supporting it is providing content. Supporting it is giving money. Supporting it is hitting a thumbs up, anything more than just looking at something. If I go watch 2 football teams and all I do is watch them, and I don't buy a sweatshirt, I don't buy a ticket, I watch from the fence like Leanne does, that's not supporting anybody. That does nothing for anybody. Now you're somebody who watches it, you're welcome. You're all welcome. But there's a reason these people aren't. You think this chat is slow? Go look at Watcher Crazy's chat.
I'm just okay with it. I was expecting it, and it's just meant to be. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. You know, I'm not going to talk about them.
Like I was saying about you earlier, Jim, I really like you. I think you're a decent stand-up guy. I think, you know, you support Belle the way you do support Belle. You support me, and the short time that I've known you, I really like what you stand for, what you do, and I think people need to back off you a little bit. And if people don't like the fact you associate with Belle, then so be it. They're irrelevant. As long as you support Belle, Belle supports you, I support you, then it shouldn't matter. These people who don't like you, ignore them. I have a lot of haters who hate me for what I do on YouTube. Belle knows I've had a lot of people troll me, tell me to kill myself. I've had people threaten to come and do stuff to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm still here standing. I've been here nearly 10 years. I put up with all sorts of shit being thrown at me. Emails, I've had text messages, I've had Instagram messages, Facebook messages, people trying to threaten me. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere.
You know what, Gemma? You would fit in great on our panel. I wish you would come over to our cable channel. I really, really do. I wish you'd come over to our platform because it's not YouTube. You could do different things. I think you do really, really well over there. But I'm very good, Belle. I'm not great at a lot of things. There's a couple of things I really stand out in. One is being able to read fucking people. I think I can read people pretty well. Okay? I know, and I'm an acquired taste. You either like me or you don't. There's no middle ground. There was something that happened with Niels years ago. I never called him a pedophile. I barely remembered him. He came up on your show. We kind of did. But I can see that there was a light on. And people were even saying, hey, Niels isn't the same now as he used to be. Like his show used to be a lot different. He used to act a lot different. I could tell he never really bought it. But when I had him on panel and I says, I'm sorry, I don't send out robocalls for people who aren't on my platform. He looked like he was ready to cry. And I think he was offended by that. He'll never admit that, but he was, because that's when stuff started breaking down. And the only reason I wanted to talk to him the other day is I wanted to see if he was going to take his show further to eat into Fumble Nuts. If he did, I was going to support him. But since he wouldn't get on the phone, that told me everything I needed to know. And he cut his show off before Fumble Nuts came on.
But he didn't even mention Fumble Nuts in his.
Matter. He's over there with him now. He's over there with him now.
Okay. All right. It is what it is. I don't want you. I mean, he's mad at me too. I have to do what's right for me. Everybody else has to do what's right for them. So me having to how am I gonna defend? Everybody's grown. Defend yourself. That's it. There's been plenty of times I haven't been defended. That's all.
Watcher of Crazy has been doing this for months. I'm almost a little offended that she can't get more than 90 people or 107 people talking about me.
Right. I have to say, she has not. You know, it's been a long time since she's done lives or videos on me or anything, and I wasn't doing any on her. Maybe I'd call her an asshole or something like that. But there's some things I like about Watcher. She's fucking out of her mind, like I am. So that no matter that, we cursed each other out if we texted each other, if we needed something or whatever, it would go okay. But I don't know. I don't know what Watcher, it just wasn't going to work out. I don't know. So, anyway, yeah. So I knew how Watcher would handle it. And,
yeah, and listen, they're forgetting how the whole thing with Homegrown Cowboys started a couple of weeks ago by Fumblenuts threatening his wife.
And I don't blame, wait, let me get this out there too. Watcher Crazy being upset. I did allow, I have to take responsibility. You play, I did not know beforehand, but when you came up and you played that show and you were talking about Watcher, she has every right to be in chat and respond to you. And that's why I unblocked her. And now you did a show about her. So of course she's going to come here. And that's why I want to have.
What do you mean we did a show about her? We did a show about Twin Mama.
No, I know tonight, but the other night it was all about Watcher Crazy.
Which show was about Watcher Crazy?
Not
on our platform.
No, here on Bell.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna make mention of this. I mean, what a lot of people don't know, and by the way, somebody keeps bringing up Angel Gotti. I think it's Tony Buick. And Tony, thank you. I am very interested to see Angel Gotti's numbers, her subscribers, around August 16th. And let me tell you why. Johnny Yarbrough and a lot of these people in the chat, their memberships haven't run out yet. I haven't been gone a month. I've been gone 2 weeks. Give it 1 month since I've been gone, especially 2 months, and you'll see. Now, she already pigeonholed herself. She said she had 350 people 3 weeks ago. Every Wednesday, less and less people renew. Mr. X even still had a membership until a few days ago. In about a month, you'll see what the numbers really are. You'll see that she'll be down to 135 people, 121 people. On the plus,
I have a membership to her still. I said it the other day.
When does yours run out?
Oh, I don't know. It just keeps taking out.
But there's a lot of people that have already canceled it, but they're still a member until, let's say, August 7th.
Right. No.
So she thinks she's still got those people. She doesn't realize that in the next 3 weeks, they are all gone. They haven't renewed. It still shows them as an active member. I know how this works. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, Right.
I get it. Just know I got 4% on my iPad. So anything that you need to release now, Jim Terry, get it out and forever hold
Bill,
your peace.
thank you very much. We've told them before, don't hunt what you can't kill. We eviscerated Twin Mama with facts here and on our platform. Betty Hayward, you could see right through her. It's why they all have to glom up. All those content creators on Twin Mamas, or on Fumblenuts or on Watcher Crazy show, and they can't keep 100 viewers. You know what I mean?
And Bob, I'm gonna make
Angel, you're dead. Angel, you're dead wrong. There are a ton of people in this chat right now whose memberships have not run up. They will not run up until about 1 month since I've been gone, which will be about the 16th of August. Show your numbers around the 16th of August. They will be gone. Thank you.
I just want to thank Belle as well for the recent subscribers that have joined my channel from Belle's channel. I just hit 5,800 for the 5th time.
Yes. I'll put her link in the chat. Dale, can you please
subscribed?
Okay, I'm putting your link in the chat. Thank you guys, everybody. I know there's gonna some people be upset, not gonna understand my decisions or what happened. Again, I had a plan. I am more bothered that these two specific women knew of the plan. I told them, and I don't think maybe they thought about it. I don't know. But I did know. I actually thought the one I talked about going through the chat, going pew pew. When I seen her pew pewing through the chat, I fucking laughed my fucking ass off. I know that she's not going to end up hating me. I'm not going to be hating her. And there is not There is not, and this is what I want to get out. There is no longer any conversation here about Watch Her Crazy. That was something I also spoke to Jim off YouTube about it. Absolutely nobody's going to talk about Crazy Brat. None whatsoever. She wasn't talking. I know she may have talked back, but she had the right to talk back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Lacey, no, Lacey, I like Lacey. Okay, she has it with Jim. She's a little firecracker. She's gonna go at him. Jim can handle her. That's no big deal. You know what I mean? She can handle him. It doesn't have to be the central focus. You could say something. And Jim just shouldn't pick up people out of YouTube and try something. No, just keep focusing on what we're looking at here and talking about. And and Leanne, no, I do not want her blocked. No, we need people to know how to handle and realize. Watch Her Crazy. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but she will never stop. You know what I mean? Like she won't, go on Jim. Now, what I do know is that there's always going to be an issue. Jim is going to be on. There's always going to be an issue because they both trigger each other. So how do I stop it? How do I stop it? I don't like, I consider her an acquaintance. I consider her really in a lot of ways a good person. But wait, I forgot the question. But I don't know. I have no. It's not like this is gonna last forever or whatever. And it's not something that's not forgivable or anything like that. So there's no more talking about Watch Her Crazy, Crazy Brat, Leanne, Lacey. All right. Now, if somebody happens to come into chat and they start attacking, then of course he's gonna, come back at you. That's it. I don't want the fighting. Jim agrees. No more fighting. No more bringing up having whole shows about people. If you want to talk a little bit, he gives his little digs, which I enjoy. And you don't see me doing whole shows all the time. I don't know what happened, where the level fell off in the last week. I really don't. But
people just need to respect your show and your topic. But if you set a certain topic, a certain theme, and it needs to be stuck to, people need to stop side twisting things that you're trying to do and that you run your show. It's your channel, your rules. If people don't like it, don't be here.
I don't think that Jim, it's all because of Jim. No, I'm not. Everybody else made their choice. I can't defend everybody. Everybody hasn't defended me. So why am I the bad guy? Not meaning they never have, but don't act like you always have. This is about defending. I've defended. I've had multiple conversations with Jim offline. I defended. I said, please stop. Please stop. I did. I said, please stop. We'll Watch Her Crazy. Leave her alone. Please stop with oh my God. Well, who the fuck right now? Fuck. Oh, Crazy Brat. Wait, no, I said Crazy Brat already.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was just saying, and Watch Her Crazy. Crazy Brat and Watch Her Crazy. Just like, please stop. Calm down. Stop talking about Crazy Brat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And today, I said to him earlier, stop with Watch Her. But anyway, it just didn't go the way, and people are going to take it how they take it. I know what my intentions were. Clearly, not to hurt anybody. Now you all are grown. You just make decisions that you feel is best for you. If you think I'm a hard person, that's fine. I don't know. I think the only one that I won't have an issue with at some point, it would be Watch Her. Like she gets over shit quick. She's like gets crazy nuts, and then she thinks about it and realizes, that, oh, maybe I overreacted. She didn't really intentionally, whatever. I'm just trying to do the best thing for my channel. I want to do, it's not that I don't respect Watcher. It's that Watcher is not a daily part of my show. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, and it's not like we're best friends, but it's not like we hate each other. I mean, she may hate me right now, but she'll get over it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be okay. I don't know what else I was saying. I'm so tired too. I got woken up again, you know, when I went back to sleep. Look, everybody again in chat, thank you. I love you guys. Dale, Easy, thank you. Sugar Plum, it's gonna go dead. Are you willing to be a mod? So I just want to appreciate everybody. I know it was an unexpected night for me. I really, they have to just understand. They didn't ask me my side, you know, and I can see where they feel slighted or whatever. I don't go to the extreme. I don't know. I don't care about text messages. Everybody was going to know, like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me. It's just that these two women knew the plan. But anyway, it is what it is. So everybody, I guess we're just going to have to get used to certain things. I'm not going to speak ill will on Crazy Brat. Crazy. And Lacey and Leanne. He's laying off for Lacey and Leanne too. You know, you could banter a little bit, but that's it. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Gemma, thank you for being here. And thank you too. Yeah, we'll talk later. All right. Bye-bye.